Hello and welcome to On Tap Sports for the third straight day of streaming March Madness here in the NCAA tournament. Round one has come and gone, and we are now into round two, the round of 32. And we will start today with North Carolina versus Baylor. My pick is on the screen. I'm 6-2 in games that I've covered against the spread here, and 5-3 straight up as Colgate lost last night, so I lost that straight up, but I did win against the spread on that pick. So that's that. And as such, God Kong says, Ray, I was trying to watch your Colgate stream. I wanted to see how smug you were. I was pretty smug in moments. Colgate looked good, man. They looked good for the longest time. They just, they fell through the cracks there right at the end, man. Minutes like 9, I think it was, to like minute 3 or so. So many minutes of not scoring the basketball, and somebody put a lid on that basket, I'm telling you. Now, Colgate played well, but Wisconsin fought hard to outmatch them, and so that's that. My Colgate, I had them in the Sweet 16. I'm shocked. I know people are like, everybody said a 14 wasn't going to win, so it's not shocking to you guys, but I'm shocked. I would venture to say, if I looked back, I would venture to say that a 14 seed usually wins at least one game. So not this time around. No 14 won this time, so they were 0-4 in the tournament, and that's that. I ended up going 14-2 yesterday in my picks after a 7-9 start, so I'm back in the mix in our tournament pick 'em, but I got a lot of work to do because I've already lost multiple. I think 4 Sweet 16 teams are already out in my bracket. We're going to cover 3 games. I was going to do 4 and close out with St. Mary's UCLA, but I'm going to skip that one today. I really need sleep. And I got church early in the morning, and I also have to memorize a script for acting. So we're going to skip the third game today. The fourth game today. So we're going to do Baylor, North Carolina, Creighton and Kansas, and Michigan, Tennessee. Colton says, did Ray ever rage at video games? Boy, did I ever. Halo 2 and Call of Duty specifically. Absolutely. Hey, what up, Colton? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Ray, ready for another day of great basketball? I am indeed. I got to admit, I'm running into that wall a little bit, but I'm trying to fight it, and I think getting some better sleep tonight might help out to finish strong tomorrow. Some great games today, indeed, my friend. I think there are some really good ones on the slate. I agree with you, Tommy. Welcome, Tommy. Good to see you, my friend. All right, here we go. Baylor and North Carolina. Baylor gets the ball first. Pull up J is up and in. It rattles home for the Bears. They're on the scoreboard first. 2-0 here in this one. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen here. 77-71. Baylor is my pick. I think North Carolina will fight. They'll fight, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it done here against the experience of Baylor. A lot of guys from last year's national championship team still with the Bears today. How many perfect brackets are left? I'm not sure the answer to that question, Jaden. I've seen so many different answers. Some people tell me 0. Some people told me 2. So I don't know the actual answer for that. Tar heels comes from when people would literally get tar on their heels. I knew this. From working barefoot. It became a term for those who work in a lowly trade. Yep, I didn't know that. Turnover there for North Carolina. We'll go the other way with it. Baylor kicking it back out to James Akinjo. And he'll go left side and miss with his left hand. North Carolina now with the rock. We're 1 minute in. The Bears up 2-0 here in the second round game. Terrible pass by North Carolina. That's going to be a breakaway bucket. Slam dunk by Kendall Brown. Bears up 4-0 early. Hey, Ray, sorry I wasn't able to be at previous streams on Thursday and Friday. I had surgery on my leg and have been recovering, but I should be here for the rest of the weekend. Man, sorry to hear that. Hopefully it went well for you, my friend, and wish you a speedy and painless recovery. All good, man. I think that's an excusable reason to not be on Tap Sports stream. 4-0. North Carolina trying to help out with a great equalizer on the three-point shot. Deep three-pointer at the top of the key is missed. And we'll go the other way with it. Baylor looking to start off strong. 6-0? Question mark? No, miss there, and we'll go the other way. North Carolina trying to put some points on the board. It's been almost 2 minutes. They have not scored yet. See if the Tar Heels can change that now. Fortnite is a big rage game, Ray, as well. See, I can't play Fortnite. Too much thumb action, man. I'm sitting there building. Like, games have come a long way. That makes it more interesting, I guess, but I got to chill a little bit. That'll hurt my thumb sitting there moving around like that all the time. building and doing all that work. I don't play games to do work. 3-point shot, bang! It's up and in. First 3-point made today by either team. That's R.J. Davis, 13 points per game he averages. And that's just fourth on the team. A lot of good scores on this Tar Heels basketball team. They can put the ball in the basket when they're playing their best. Right side, lean in runner, and no, they're going to call an offensive foul. It was good, but they call an offensive foul beforehand. So we'll go the other way with it. Good Peoples and Ray, what up, Fernando? After my 25-plus heart attacks last night, I'm good to go with great games with you all. My man, Fernando. Good win yesterday for Michigan State. Goodness, man. They tried to make that interesting late, didn't they? Had a big lead on Davidson with like a minute and a half to go, and somehow Davidson squeaked back in and gave Fernando a heart attack there. 25 of them, apparently. Another 3-ball. Bang! That's up and in. Also made by R.J. Davis. He's got a quick 6. North Carolina has a quick 6 now, and it's 6-4 Heels. What's up? Let's go UNC. Indeed, my friend. I'm cool with an upset here. I picked Baylor in my bracket, but I'm cool with an upset. Going for UNC because I'm in NC. Good deal. Who's your actual college basketball team? Pump fake, pull in, jumper is no good for Baylor. Rebounded by Armando. How do you say his last name? It's Bacot. We're gonna say Bacot for now, but I don't know what it is. Another 3-point shot, bang, up and in. That's R.J. Davis again. He's 3 for 3, and they're up 9-something. Baylor, they put I think 9-4. I got Baylor's as Colton. There you go. Have I already done Bear facts? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. How far do you have Baylor going? I had them losing, I think, to I had them losing to Kentucky. So that'd be what? Elite 8? Baylor in the Elite 8 is where I had them. Missed on the left side, rebounded by North Carolina. It says 8-4. Was R.J. Davis's foot on the line or what? I thought that was a 3 for sure. Says 8-4. We'll go with that for now. R.J. Davis with the rock. Looks for Manek. Hits it inside instead. And there will be a foul there. Once you guys hear that he's the leading scorer for the team, Armando, I haven't watched much North Carolina. I watched him maybe 3 times this year. And I should know the leading scorer's name, how to pronounce it. So if you guys hear it, let me know how it's pronounced. It's Bacot, Armando Bacot, I'll say. God, Kong, I want Bear facts. I do too. It's crazy how good the pro Fortnite players can build and move around in that game. I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Feels pretty good at Fortnite. The first time I ever played Fortnite, and I'll be honest with you, I was being conservative and didn't really get in any action, but I got 3 kills and I ended up 3rd place. Phil wasn't that impressed, though. He was kind of impressed because it was the first time ever, and I'd never played it before, and I had the 3 kills and stuff, but I was pretty, conservative, hanging out on the sides of maps and waiting for people to come across me. Is this on ESPN Plus? No, it's on CBS. I don't know if it's on ESPN Plus or not, but my channel's on CBS. RJ's on fire. Yes, he is. Good start for RJ Davis. The teams are Duke, Michigan, UNC, and NC State. Ooh, you got a lot of favorite teams. There was an African bear named the Atlas bear, which went extinct, mostly thanks to the Roman Empire. Not thanks to, but I see what you're going with. You can word it that way. But African bear named the Atlas bear, which was extinct, mostly thanks to the Roman Empire. Roman Empire. Guilty for a lot of things. UNC looking good, said Saints. Yeah, I'd say so early on. Hoping for a good game here. My thinking in my head when I was setting up for these 2 games was I was like either one of these 1 seeds, either Creighton or North Carolina is going to put a scare on the one of these 1 seeds and maybe even win one. I think one of these first 2 games is going to be good, and I think the other one might not be that good. My thinking was Baylor and North Carolina would be the close one. Creighton, Kansas would be the blowout. So who knows? I'm going to call it next game because the schedule plays out to where I should, but I'm not too much looking forward to Creighton and Kansas. I don't really, I haven't seen much of Kansas this year. I don't think they're that great. I don't have a lot of faith in them if I'm someone who picked Kansas to go all the way, but I don't know if it's going to be a good game. Creighton kind of squeaked by San Diego State. UNC is really freaking good. So far, so good. They tore up Michigan. I'll tell you that. Hey, fam, currently sitting in Roosters watching games. I guess that's the bar. Sounds good. I don't even know what it is, but it sounds good. What up, Tyler? Good to see you, my friend, as always. Okay, thanks, says Carolina guy. God Kong is the fact, man. I love it. Yeah, I love it too. I like God Kong when he brings those facts. Michigan linebacker David Ajabo suffered from torn Achilles during pro day. Could miss 6 months. Yeah, I saw that. So ridiculous. So, that happened. Jake Butt tore his ACL or whatever in the bowl game. Like, I don't like when we see my Michigan boys. All right, let's see if they pronounce his last name. First free throw's missed. I'm trying to hear if they say this guy's last name. And they are not going to. What's up, Go Heels? My man, are you? What's up, buddy? Go Heels, go Blue, go Creighton. Interesting thing about the Creighton Blue Jays, if you guys didn't know, I learned this last year, so I remembered it this year. Blue Jays is one word in their team name, and it's with the lowercase j too. So it's Blue Jays like that. Also, the Romans had something called damnatio ad bestias, damnation to beasts, when they'd publicly execute people by throwing them in the Colosseum with a wild animal. Yeah, they did do that. So they were brutal, man. Goodness. Sometimes when I don't like living in this generation, I'm kind of okay with it. 3-pointer in the corner. Bang! Another shot made for North Carolina. Hitting it up behind the arc. That was Caleb Love, second leading scorer on the team with 15.6 per game. Even though I don't like UNC, I'm cheering for them. Me too. I like the underdog. I like the underdog in this scenario. And I have Baylor in the Elite Eight, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool with my bracket going to pieces. Corner shot for Baylor. They missed that one. Hello there. What up, MSU Detroit? Congrats again on the win yesterday. Roosters is a restaurant. Well, I know that, Colton. A restaurant or a bar. I figured it was one, but it is Bacot. Okay, I was pronouncing it right. He goes left side with his left hand and a quick 14-6 lead by the Tar Heels, putting points up on the board 5 minutes in here, 5.5 minutes. Pull up jumper on the other end. Baylor hits there. That is James Akinjo. And he'll make it 14-8. Do you remember me from last night? I do indeed, my friend. You're the one with the really cool blue background that I liked. Panthers re-signed Dante Jackson. There you go. Manek with the 3. He misses. UNC won the first game by 32 and Baylor won by 46. Yes, I wrote that on the card. UNC won 95-63 over Marquette. Baylor beat Norfolk State 85-49. In the paint. Misses a shot there. Does Jeremy Socon. But he gets his own rebound, and we'll have a foul on the floor by North Carolina. A very good one when you can get in. What do you mean when you get in? Is it like busy or something? I couldn't miss Ray's awesome streams. My man, appreciate that. With the ability to watch them, plus, because it's on the TV in front of me, I'm forced to watch Oregon, Texas A&M. I guess that's women's basketball. Interesting. Put that Baylor, North Carolina game on, baby. All right, here we go. Inbound pass for Baylor. Approaching the 13-minute mark here in this game, and there's a walk right there as Sochan. Man, there's a lot of people who I can't pronounce here. Sochan. Sochan. I don't know. We're going to go Sochan. He slips and walks. What's up, MSU Detroit fans? See you in Grid Streams. Indeed, he goes in there. Yep, Gridiron Blitz. Go Bucks. What up, Frank? Good game for you guys tomorrow against Villanova. I'll be here for it. I'll be covering it. Bacot in the paint, passes it back out. They're looking for Bacot inside again. Instead, a great pass to Manek on the cut. He dunks it home at 16-8 early on. Ray would tell everyone in Rome that the 48-year-old malnourished sick guy was going to beat the Lion all day until the event. I do change my mind on picks a lot. I know that. I admit that. But, hey, I just want to make it clear. And I try to put a definitive answer by the time I start, though. I got Baylor by 6 today, 77-71. All right. Layup up and in for the Bears. They're 4 for 10 from the field. North Carolina 6 for 10. Manek being guarded by Meyer. 2 guys with awesome hair. 2 big guys with awesome hair. Inside, they're going to call an offensive foul on Bacot on the drive. A little bit of chippiness there, as I think it was accidental by Bacot, but Correa signing with the Twins hurts, but shouldn't stop the Tigers making the playoffs with the expanded playoffs. I don't think the Tigers are going to make the playoffs. I think we're going to have be above 500 this year, and then next year we're going to make the playoffs. That's my opinion. But we've had some good signings, and we're definitely on the right track. I feel confident in Tigers baseball right now. Again, if you're just now joining, we're going to do 3 games today. I'm going to take it a little bit easier. I'm going to take off that 4th game. So North Carolina, Baylor, Creighton, Kansas next, and Michigan, Tennessee to close out the night. Then I will get some sleep because I am losing it, man. Big Michigan Sports Day, Michigan basketball today. Michigan hockey plays the Gophers. Yep, somebody said that yesterday. And the Big Ten Hockey Championship game tonight. There you go. Go blue, baby. Let's get it done, Tommy. Prediction score for the Michigan game, 72-70 Michigan is my final answer. How's your bracket been doing, Ray? Got off to a really rough start, Gritty God. I was 7-9 in day 1, but I made up for that in day 2, going 14-2. So I am 21-11 in first round action. I'll take that. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. How about you, buddy? Me and Joey say hi to you. Hello, Big Sis Lisa and Joey. Good to see you guys, as always. Bengals are about to get tackle Leal. Colin's so happy. Yeah, they need help there, that's for sure. Baylor is going to lose. Rough start for them, but, it's still a long game. It's only 6 points. Well, Joey is an all-access man and a sports DVD library collector. He's now 34 sports DVDs away from 20,000. Wow, that's amazing. That's a lot. I should have been a collector of some sort. Seems like a fun hobby. This is Caleb Love at the line. I guess they called a technical on that. He makes both free throws, and it's 18-10, North Carolina. Oh, here's one you'll love. Bears grieve deeply for others. Cubs are known to moan and cry when separated from their mothers. This can go on for weeks if their mothers are killed by hunters. I do love that one. Nick Castellanos signing with the Phillies. That has Dave Dombrowski written all over it. Is he with the Phillies now, Dombrowski? Long hair, boys. You love to see it. Oh, yeah. I know you love your long hair. I've had long hair in the past. I was trying to go with the Chip Gaines look, but it didn't look right on me. Bang! Manek hits the 3. It's 21-10. North Carolina lighting it up. Texas A&M game is NIT. I still have 14 of 16 Sweet 16 teams remaining. Let's go Bears, says Tyler. There you go, my friend. NIT, huh? I didn't know I thought they started off like next week or whatever, but that's interesting. 3-point shot by Baylor. I always thought the NIT played on different days than the main tournament, so on purpose, but I didn't know they played on the same days. 3-point shot on the other end by North Carolina. That would have tore the roof off, made it 24-10, but it is missed. Baylor trying to get the rebound, fumbles it away, and they look rough and nervous early, but they'll gather their wits about them. No homo LMAO, says Colton. So imagine killing a bear and you're camping out for a couple weeks, and all you hear is the cries of the cub you orphaned, knowing you know exactly where his mom is and that she's not coming back. That is morbid but true. Hey, said Sky Kong, what do you call a bear that won't let you past him? A barricade. All right. And you call my accents and my jokes corny? Come on. North Carolina working around. Good ball movement here, but they're going to call an offensive foul. That's the second one offensively from North Carolina. That was on Caleb Love. A little out of control there. We'll go to commercial break. 21-10 is your score. North Carolina, the 8th seed, with the hot start over Baylor. Hello, Ray Go Blue. What up, Lori? Great to see you as always. We got a tough one today. 6.5-point underdogs. Go Blue. Oh, Bears grieve all right for double donks. What's up, Ray? What up, Mason? Good to see you, brother. What are your thoughts and predictions for the Michigan-Tennessee game? I'm going 72-70 Michigan. I think I'm hoping we see it's pretty simple for Michigan. If we see the good Michigan, I think we're good enough to beat Tennessee barely. I think it'll be an excellent game if we see the good Michigan. If we see the bad Michigan, forget about it. We're going to get stomped out of the gym. we will get stomped out of the gym. Man, you can see my eyelids. Like, it is hard to even keep them open. I've gotten such little sleep over the last few days. But I'm going to try to grind through here. All right, we're getting Pulisic versus Balogun in the FA Cup today. I'm going Pulisic all day, every day. What about you? He's the president of the Phillies, not GM, but you know he probably has a say in that stuff. I'm sure so. I'm sure that does have him written all over it. I didn't know I knew he'd left Detroit, but I didn't know where he'd gone. Is there any link to watch the game for free? You can try Stream East, my friend. Stream East. We got Alex Kappa from Tampa. Thanks, Tom and Ted Karras from New NE Glass Eaters are what we are calling them. I have no clue what you're talking about, Colton. Justin Chi just made his Hoffenheim debut. You guys are just talking about a bunch of stuff I don't know about. Carlos Correa to the Twins. I do know about that. $105 million in 3 years. He's a heck of a hitter. Heck of a hitter. Interested on that. Divisional foe. These jokes are getting unbearable. See, I like what you did there, Tommy. I see it. God Kong, I like the joke, says Colton. I thought it was pretty I thought it was pretty bearable. Just kidding. A prehistoric bear walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, why the short face?" That's bad too. Oh man. He said to the bear tender. Tommy says Colton likes all the jokes. Travis is facepalming. Me too, my friend. Gotta see Steph Curry as Sparty real soon. What's that mean? Ray is going night-night on stream. I'm trying not to. I think I'll be okay just doing 3 games, and the third game is Michigan, so I'll be all right. I'll be lively by then, and then we'll get some sleep here tonight, and we'll finish strong tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do I can't remember the order. I know we're doing Michigan State and Duke, Villanova and Ohio State, and we'll close the night with Purdue and Texas. We'll do those 3 games tomorrow. So let me get those times really quick. And then we'll be back here next week on Thursday. Is Ohio State, Villanova. I'll be here at 2:40. Michigan State and Duke, 5:15. And then Texas and Purdue at 8:40. Good Lord, I hope that starts on time. That Colgate game supposed to start at 9:30 yesterday. Started at 10:45. I think we got off the stream around 12:45. No contact, no offensive foul. Yeah, I didn't pay that much attention to it. I thought he was out of control. I thought it was a foul, but yo, MSU Detroit fan, what's up? Says Satorian guy. Missed shot there by Baylor again. They corral their own rebound, but then throw it away. We're going the other way with it. North Carolina on a breakaway. They'll pull up for 3. Bang! Nails it. That's RJ Davis once more. He is just heating it up here in this game so far. North Carolina with an early 14-point lead. 9 minutes into this one. Meyer on the drive, right hand, misses. Good position there. Good drive. Did everything right, but finish. 24-10 your score. Manek for 3. He misses that one. Little bit of a heat check there for him. Pull up transition 3 for Baylor. No good. They get their own rebound. Meyer has it. Any news on Devontae Jones? Some people had murmured that he might be playing today, but I have not heard anything since then. Meyer on the other end. Hill nailed the 3. Bang, bang, bang. 24-13 is your score. Castellanos went to Philly. Yep, I saw that, God Kong. Somebody said that earlier. You get it instead of long face because the short face bear. Yeah, I got the joke. I just didn't think it was a good one. Oh no, my accident. I hate when I minimize on accident. Sometimes I freeze when that happens. My boy, how are you? What up, Connor? Good to see you, my friend. Doing well. How about yourself? 24-13, 7 on the shot clock. North Carolina's ball. Drive here. Good pass to Manek. He finishes it. What a great feed and find by Caleb Love. The Reds and Athletics are stupid. They're really close to a wild card. Yeah, Reds have really, I've heard I don't keep up with like off-season acquisitions and stuff, but I've heard a lot about how the Reds have ruined their team away. Draymond and Steph made a bet on the MSU Davidson game since Draymond went to MSU and Curry went to Davidson. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thanks for explaining. That makes sense. 3-point shot. Bang! Up and in for Baylor. 26-16 is your score. Baylor starting to hit some shots, but still a 10-point lead for the Tar Heels. Over to Manek in the corner now. 13 on the shot clock. Baylor stepping up that defense a little better than what they've shown so far. Aggressive D, but it ends in a Meyer foul on a reach-in. They just trade all their great all-stars. That's what I've heard. We got the second guy from the Patriots. The Bengals offensive line coach is calling them glass eaters because we have good linemen finally. There you go. Yeah, you need that. That was the missing link last year for sure. 50 in the house. Thanks for being here. Please do hit that like button. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. We were here for 4 games on Thursday, 4 games on Friday. We'll do 3 here today on Saturday and 3 tomorrow on Sunday, for a total of 14 games. Not a bad slate there. That's a lot of work. Couple misses there by North Carolina. It goes out of bounds, and officials have no clue who it touched. I believe they got it right, though. I think it was out on North Carolina. Baylor ball. We're going the other way. Let's go, Baylor. Screw North Carolina, even though that ginger is more wet than paint. If Michigan State won, Curry would have dressed up as Sparty or wear Draymond's MSU gear. Noted. Mac and cheese bites. Well, Michigan State did win, yeah. Mac and cheese bites and a barbecue chicken sandwich. What a great lunch. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm going to Roosters. I'll see y'all later. Foul there on North Carolina before the shot. How about that Wisconsin game? That was intense. One of the best games in tourney so far. I agree, Travis. Thought it was going to be a little bit better ending there, but Colgate just went ice cold. But yeah, it was a good one. Fun one to call. It went okay because it didn't start till 10:45, so I was nervous. I was like, man, I'm tired already. This one's going to be tough, and I was pretty energetic throughout because it was a good game. Pull up 3 missed badly by Akinjo, and North Carolina will have the ball down 10. All right, 26-16. North Carolina 9 of 16 from the field here today. For their sake, they better hope they don't slow down in the second half because that's hard to keep up with. They're up 10, though. They've done a good job of playing good defense and on top of that, good shooting to build up that 10-point lead. But you got to feel like Baylor's going to come back slowly but surely. They are a 1 seed, and they're a pretty good basketball team. Defending champion, Baylor Bears. 8 minutes remaining here in this one. Baylor working into their motion offense. Drive here. Spin move up with the right. Nice take there by Sojan. And it's 26-18, North Carolina. Yeah, I thought it was a good one, Travis. How does a bear become a lawyer? By passing the bear exam instead of the bar. God, these are bad, Guy Kong. Are you doing this deliberately? 28-18. North Carolina makes a shot there. 10-point lead. RJ Davis with 11 points quickly and 2 assists. On pace for 40 points here is RJ Davis. I'm sure he'll slow down, but it's pretty solid so far. Ray, I might not be at the Michigan versus Tennessee stream, but don't be surprised if I'm there. Thanks for letting me know, Lori. Appreciate that. If you're there, I'll look forward to seeing you. If not, we'll have you in spirit, my friend. Make sure Joe Burr doesn't die. Yeah, no joke. Baylor, more like Baylor. This is getting worse and worse, and I know you're doing it on purpose. Muhammad Alma-Smari says, Michigan State will upset Duke. I called it. I think that'll be a good game. I'll be here for it. Timeout on the floor. It's 28-20. North Carolina with the lead here. 63 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Hit that like button. Also, Ray, you did not know what the short-faced bear was. Stop lying. No, I knew. I knew something. I knew that I understood the premise of the joke. I understood where you were coming from with it. Michigan State got to turn Duke loose. Agreed. It would have been cool to see Chattanooga upset Illinois. I think that would have been cool. I was calling that game yesterday. It would have been pretty dope, but I do have Illinois in the Elite Eight, so I was kind of okay with Illinois winning. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yes, please do. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate it as always, my friend. Just got done watching Top 25 Saltiest Fans, and Michigan was ranked number 1. Your thoughts? And do you agree with that? What was that on YouTube or on TV or what? I think we would be up there. I think we'd be up there, admittedly. Man, I got baggy eyes. I can tell I'm tired. I think we'd be up there. I don't know about number 1 though. That seems a little extreme. Steph has to come to a game. Sounds like an Ohio State fan made it. Steph has to come to a game dressed as Sparty now. Ooh. Embarrassing. 57 in the house. Yep, down to 55, unfortunately. Nope, back to 57. There you go. I might be here at the Michigan stream. Sounds good, my friend. I'll be here. They can start off hot, but got to keep it up. Up, go Bears. Waco, Texas, we hear. My man, what up, OG Chase? Good to see you, my friend. 28-20. I got to imagine Baylor's going to climb back in and make this a good one. It's already pretty good. It feels good already. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a tight game throughout. Baylor's down by 10. They're barely hanging on. That's I don't know about that's a little bit better than the other ones. I'll be honest with you. Cheers, says Benny. What up, Benny? Good to see you, brother, as always. Richmond is going to beat Providence. I have it in my bracket, Richmond to the Sweet 16. I had a few like I think Indiana I had as an 11 seed going to Sweet 16. They're out. I had Colgate as a 14 seed going to Sweet 16. They're out. And Richmond as a 12 seed. They're in. I have them in the Sweet 16. I think that's my 3 upset picks that I have going to the Sweet 16. I usually try to make 2 or 3 guesses or whatever. And looks like I'm going to be wrong there on most of them. Doesn't look like it. It is like it. Has the Lions signed anyone? We got DJ Shark from Jacksonville at receiver. That's a pretty good sign, but that's about the only notable one. I think we've signed other guys, but that's the one that got my attention. Nobody wants to go to Detroit, man. After the Michigan-Ohio State game, OSU fans should be number 1. Most salty fans. Oh, there you go. I think it'd be an SEC team. I'm hearing all the streams. Appreciate that, Colin. My man, you are indeed. Now I can feel myself getting sick too, man. This is not good. Lack of sleep, getting sick. What Tommy B just said. There you go. There you go, Travis. I saw this on Facebook once. Most salty fans for college football, but they put Duke in the top 5. Yeah, whoever made that probably didn't realize Duke football fans don't exist. Yeah, I didn't know there were Duke football fans. We're going back to the moon. I'm stoked. Can't wait to see it in 4K, says Benny. There you go. That sounds dope. I had Michigan 80-78. Michigan wins. Not bad. I don't know if there's going to be that much scoring, though. We ain't scored like that much this year. What's a Bear's favorite fish? The barracuda. I like that one. That was a good one. Wonder if Baylor will bear down and win the game. Oh, Tommy, don't go to God Kong's level there. Don't let him bring you down to his level. RJ Davis with 12 points, 3 of 4 from the field, and he misses that free throw, so he stays at 12. 29-20 is your score. North Carolina with the lead 13 minutes into this first half. This Creighton-Kansas game, if I remember correctly, is played at the same court, so we'll have to clean the court and all that good stuff, and then we'll be back on here, 5 minutes before tip-off in that one. Pull-up jumper up and in. That's Dale Bonner. All right, I got to be honest with you guys. I usually don't say stuff like this, but that was number 3, and his name is Dale Bonner, and he's black, and so that's why I kind of hesitated there. I've never seen a black guy named Dale. I've never seen that. I'm crapping bricks. I need Baylor minus 5.5 full game. Crapping bricks. Yeah, I got Baylor winning by 6, 77-71. So you'd barely make it on my prediction, and so far it's not looking good. Don't throw up, LOL. I will do my best not to. I'm not that kind of sick. Just kind of congested, kind of sick. Missed dunk there by Bacot. Misses again, but it's followed up, and the Heels go up 31-22. Good morning from Miami. Ray just woke up. My man just woke up. It's 12:41, Luke. Pull-up jumper for Baylor. North Carolina, no defense there, but missed badly still. And we'll go the other way. Tar Heels with it. 6 minutes remaining in the first. Playing well are the Tar Heels. But you can slowly feel like Baylor's kind of like staying in there and gaining a little bit of confidence and momentum. Baylor will claw their way back into this game if they have to do it with their bare hands. Not bad. It's getting better and better, Godcon. There you go. Nice sunset here, says Luke. I can imagine so. I'm jealous. I want to be in Florida right now. I'm a space nerd. That's a good way to be. I'm also a space nerd. Benny says Satorian guy. I'm not a space nerd, but I think it's cool. I have Tennessee sadly winning 80-68. Lori, I'm putting you in timeout. Just kidding. I mean, if we don't bring our A effort, that'll probably be about what I think we could actually will lose worse than that if we play like we've been playing this season. Sohan is that guy's name. Okay, I know that now. All right, on the drive with the right, scoop layup up and in, 31-24. Baylor hanging in there. Duke 85, Michigan State 72. I don't know. I'm going to make my prediction for that later. Flagler with the layup. He has 4 points on the day. It's 31-24, and we are almost 3/4 into the way of the first half. Manek on the turnaround. He's played well today, but he misses that one. Star Wars over Star Trek. I agree with that statement. Bruh, this name. Coach K owns Izzo. Yeah, it shocked me with Dale, man. Dale Bonner. Missed shot there, and Leaky Black comes down with the rebound. North Carolina now with 4:50 remaining. Works it into Bacot. Bacot will pull up from mid-range. Missed there. He didn't look comfortable shooting that. Must not be his typical shot there. Heck yeah, Satorian guy. Yes, sir. We going to Scooty? I don't know. Scooty? Steph Curry's dad is named Dale. No, Dell. Steph Curry's dad's name's Dell Curry. Dell. Pull up, Jay. Missed there by Flagler. Meyer trying to corral it. It ends up in the hands of North Carolina on a breakaway. That's R.J. Davis. He's been hot today. He misses there, but he gets fouled on a blocking foul. Baylor disagrees with it, but I am for it. Dale Bonner on the foul. Ohio State fan here. I really do hope Michigan beats Tennessee because there's probably a team that can make a run in the tournament other than Ohio State. But good luck to Michigan when they play Tennessee. My man, Austin, appreciate that, my friend. If Ohio State and Michigan win, they play each other in the Sweet 16. I might be getting my old job back, but I'll have to work second. Did you want your old job back, Colton? Sounds like it. Free throws up and in by R.J. Davis. Brings it to 32-24. Not recently, although MSU has won both the regular and postseason matchups against Duke. There you go. Got to say, this game is the polar opposite of how I thought it would go. Actually, I think that's actually my favorite one that you've used. That's definitely my favorite one you've used so far. Good job, Guy Kong. Getting better and better. See there? You got to pick yourself up and keep trying. Baylor plus 7.5 first half. Plus 7.5? Oh, okay. You're taking that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not a betting guy like that. So Artemis says, Benny, how's everyone's day going today? Mine's going well, if anyone cares. 3-pointer at the top of the key. Miss. Rebounded by Leaky Black. 9-point lead for the Tar Heels. Manek gets the feed inside, and it's a foul by Meyer as he accidentally jumps up for the pump fake and hangs on the back of Manek. Everybody's okay. I think they said third foul on Meyer. That's not good. He's the big man and the fourth leading scorer on the team. 3 fouls in the first half. Duke 77, Michigan State 63. Got a blowout there. I hope it's a better game than that. I would have thought the saltiest fan base being Alabama. I don't know about all that. They don't have much to be salty about over the years. Ray, that beard makes you look kind of grizzly. There you go. I like the beard, man. I'm digging it. I think when I get the haircut or whatever, which I'm too cheap to get a haircut right now. I'm trying to save every dollar I can. But if I get the haircut with the beard, I think it's going to look dope. I think it's going to look slick. That's a big ass forehead. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. God bless you, brother. I don't know. I never really liked Star Wars or Star Trek. Going great, Colton, says Lori. And to all of you who aren't spamming with what are you guys doing, all Ohio State fans in the chat, spam with right now. If you guys are going to the best daddy ever, I love you all, Cats, Dollars Racing. Oh, God, we're going to get the old Luke back. Duke 78, Michigan State 80. MSU 75, Duke 69. Lots of guesses here. Yes, I did, said Colton. I'll have my guess tomorrow. Star Wars is way better than Star Trek. I agree, Lori. I don't really like either, but I think Star Wars is better. Second isn't bad at all unless you have a family. All it takes is Tennessee to have a bad. Oh yeah, second shift. Yeah, I've done second shift plenty. I did like a kind of second shift. I did a 12 to 10:30. It was tough, and I had a family at the time. I lost that. All it takes is Tennessee to have a bad game. We ain't talking about that again, by the way. All it takes is Tennessee to have a bad game, and we win it. I agree. And us have a good game. We need a little bit of both. Nah, JJ Adams, Star Wars, I should have said. War Eagle says OG22. Best of luck to you guys tomorrow. I have you guys in the Final Four, so I sure hope you keep doing well. If I had to pick one, Lori would be Star Wars, says Benny. We all care about how your day is going. LOL. Thanks, Colton. Sorry, guys, but only Big Ten teams advanced in the Sweet 16 is Wisconsin and Purdue. Wisconsin plays. Who are they going to be playing? I got Purdue. I think I agree with Purdue. Illinois is a big dog against Houston tomorrow. I was shocked at that spread. It was like 5.5 or 6.5. That's a lot. But with the way they played yesterday, I kind of understand it. And Houston looked good yesterday. War Damn Eagles has Carson. There you go. The sequel movies suck. My Tar Heels look so good. They do indeed. Playing very well today, especially offensively. Georgia should be way saltier than Bama. I haven't had a haircut in 7 or 8 years. Colton, dang, that's a long time. Travis is laughing. Ray's kind of tired. He's going to hibernate soon. These are getting really good, Guy Kong. I got to give you credit. Luke, do you type by just pressing the middle button on your phone over and over? I think so. I can barely stand your joke. That's pretty bad, Satorian. That big ass head comment caught me off guard. I'm used to trolls. It's just trolls. I'm sure the person that commented is just Channing Tatum on his end. Took how long to win a natty? Says Benny, 1980 was the last time. One of the big keys to the game is having Houston shooting well. When he does, we win. Yeah, I agree with that. It's like we agreed on the other day, Tommy. I think that had a lot. I'm telling you, man. In my opinion, that had a lot to do with Frankie Collins. Frankie Collins driving and dishing out left Houston with a lot of open 3-point opportunities. Whereas Devontae, in the way he plays, he just doesn't give. He doesn't give those kind of opportunities. Someone who can penetrate a defense is a huge asset. That gets people all out of sync on their defensive game plan and out of place all the time, and it just keeps the ball moving. You got to keep the ball moving in basketball. I still believe in that. I know that's fundamental, but I remember one of my favorite players growing up in the NBA was Rip Hamilton. Not just because I'm a Pistons fan, but the way he played, man, like from start to finish in the game, just always moving or whatever. And that is tough to defend, man. Movement on offense so important, and people just are not always in the best condition. Teams are always not always in the best condition to do so. 35-24 is your score. North Carolina with the ball after the Baylor missed 3-point shot. We're approaching the 3-minute mark left here in the first. Meyer with 3 fouls in the first half. That is a huge deal. You only get 5 in college basketball. He's already over halfway there, and he is the big man for the Baylor Bears and the 4th leading scorer on the team, so they cannot afford to lose him. An early foul in the second will be a big storyline. Missed 3 there by North Carolina in the corner. It was an open shot. Not a bad shot to take, especially with the way they've been shooting, but nonetheless, they do miss it. Going the other way, Baylor has it. With 2:45 remaining, they'll set up their offense. It's Manek at the top of the key, guarding Akinjo, who there was a little bit of a mismatch there. But there's a foul on Leaky Black off the ball. One of the big keys to the game. Yep, you got that one. If we beat Duke, I'll be all in for Michigan State to win it all, although I know our luck will probably lose to Texas Tech in the next game. I don't have you guys going that far. I got Texas Tech beating Duke in my Sweet 16. Bench points are 9 for Baylor, and North Carolina has 0, so Baylor's got them in that category. But North Carolina's got them in the category that matters, which is the scoreboard. 35-24 is your score. Baylor on the drive, another turnover there. Bad pass by the Bears. Love swings it over. We'll go inside to Bacot. Bacot with the right. He's struggling a little bit. He misses badly there. Go Buckeyes, says QT. Best of luck to you guys tomorrow. Wisconsin plays Iowa State. Oh, okay, got you. Iowa State looked good yesterday, man. That'll be a tough one. Flagler in the paint with a lean-in runner. It's up and in. It's 35-26. Flagler with 6 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Manek gets the feed. They go inside to Bacot again. We'll see if he can finish this time. He can. Off the glass with the right. 37-26, up 11. What up, Ballin? Good to see you, my brother. Benny never done it. I worked first shift and third, but third sucked. Yeah, third is tough. I've done it before too. First is my favorite. I like the jobs I've had in the past that are Monday through Thursday, 10-hour shifts. Big 12 teams were undefeated in the first round. Could it be that they fall apart in the second round? Maybe. I think they're favored in most of the second round matchups. I mean, I can already think in the top of my head a few of them, and I know they're favored in those. Kansas favored, Baylor was favored. Texas Tech is going to be favored. So that's the first three teams that come to mind. Texas will be an underdog against Purdue. Missed shot there by Baylor. And North Carolina with it, up 11 with 1 minute remaining here in this first. They played exceptionally well. I got to be honest, I thought Baylor would have clawed in there a little bit more than they did so far. Down 11. Good pump fake there. See if he can finish it with a shot. Bang! That's R.J. Davis. He's had a phenomenal first half. It's 40-26. North Carolina came to play. Houston will beat Illinois. It's looking like it. Ray, you seem lost. You should take a second to collect your bearings. Do I really seem that lost? I am like, last year I didn't tire out till Sunday. This year I think it's already hit me. That Colgate game starting at 10:45 yesterday was tough. Unless Notre Dame beats Texas Tech, because I'll be all in for a Michigan State Notre Dame game. That'd be dope. Who are the cockiest fans in your opinion? For me, it depends on what sport we're talking, In football, I would say, I deal a lot with not Alabama fans, but, I know Alabama fans are cocky. Georgia fans were very cocky this year. Clemson fans have been tough to deal with. In basketball, I don't really deal with that many cocky basketball fans. I don't know a lot of people who like college basketball in my area. I picked UNC to win. Let's hope they hold on. That'd be a great pick. I did not pick that. Ray's really pandering to his audience. I actually do pander a lot. I can admit that. I'm a people pleaser. Second free throw is made for Baylor. First one was missed. It's 40-27. On the breakaway for North Carolina, up and under. Goes in for Dontrez Styles. 1.9 points per game, so he did his job. He can go back to the bench now. Largest lead today for the Tar Heels, up 15 with 5 seconds left. Last possession here for Baylor on the drive. It goes out of bounds. Akinjo on the drive. 1.2 now remaining, still Baylor ball. If OSU plays good defense like yesterday, they shoot better from three, I think they can beat Nova. Yeah, they're definitely capable. I haven't seen what that spread is yet. I thought it was like 5.5 or something maybe. I can't remember. 78 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. 42-27 is your score. North Carolina's up on Baylor. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. We'll be here 3 games today. North Carolina, Baylor, Creighton, Kansas, and Michigan, Tennessee. We'll be here tomorrow. Villanova, Ohio State, Michigan State versus Duke, and Purdue versus Texas. Foul there on the entry pass. That's a tough way to end the half off of a really good half there if you're North Carolina with a bad foul. 0.3 left, and Baylor's going to the line for 2. I got Tennessee winning. Dickinson will get in foul trouble. Nobody can guard Kennedy Chandler. Yeah, I don't know. Dickinson doesn't. He makes bad fouls every now and then, but he doesn't usually get in too bad of foul trouble. But you may be right. It's not like he's above. He's been in close to foul trouble, but usually he doesn't have a habit of fouling out, to my knowledge. I had Baylor in the Final Four. I had him in Elite 8, Lori, so almost as far. Sometimes my fingers are too fat for the keyboard, so I just smash the buttons like I'm playing video games. Rest in peace to everyone's brackets. Yeah, mine's going to pieces. Alabama, Oregon, Texas, OU, Michigan, Clemson, and Ohio State. Those are some good ones. I like those picks, Colton. Good job. Iowa and Kentucky destroyed my bracket already. I can understand Kentucky. I don't get why people had Iowa going so far. I had them losing first round to Richmond. We're at halftime, 42-39. Excellent first half by the Tar Heels. They're up 13 going into the break. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back for Rapid Fire with Ray during halftime. And I'll catch up to the chats. We'll see you in a little bit. By the way, Guy Kong, if you're watching right now, I'm convinced that Tom Grossi is not human, man, because, like, I couldn't imagine he would stream, and then make videos, and, like, I cannot imagine making a video right now. So, like, some people just aren't human. If Joey can have another great game and get good performances from Brown and Christie, we can beat Duke. And if the refs let us play defense, you can. I know I saw that stat yesterday that Coach K's 7-1 in the tournament. In the tournament? I keep thinking I read that incorrectly against Izzo. I mean, I know they've played a lot, but 7-1 in the tournament. 8 times he's been out, or 7 times he's been ousted, and 8 times they've played. Hit her in the hole that winks and not the hole that stinks. Free game. There you go, Jason. Iowa crushed my bracket. Man, oh man, why did everybody have Iowa going far? Third is the worst for sure, says Benny. Damn, Baylor really selling, says Connor. Ray, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Good one. But this game might be boring. Nah, it's going to be good in the second half. I think it's going to be good. I don't even waste my time with a bracket. And like I said yesterday, Guy Kong, I think if the underdog is winning by a lot, it interests me a lot more because I said that about Chattanooga and Illinois, and it ended up being a good game. When the underdog's winning by a lot, it interests me a lot because you know that the favorite could come back at any time. You don't feel that confident that the underdog could come back if they were down 13. I don't even waste my time with a bracket. It's not a lot of time to waste. They're fun. They're fun, Benny. I had Murray State beating Kentucky, so maybe that upset paid off. I never would have guessed St. Peter's versus Murray State. Nah, me either. That's going to look good for you, Lori. I like that. I like those picks. Big 12 or big frauds? They had a good first round, so we'll see what happens here in this round. This is only game 1 there. There goes my plus 8.5 Baylor first half. Yeah, I think you barely lost that one, Teasy. You should move to the West Coast. Maybe so. I've been there before, though. I didn't, it was all right. Hi, my friend, says Salvador. For football, I'll say Texas, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan, and Oregon. I like all those picks except Oregon. Man, this Baylor team is hibernating. Travis, you're going to taking a page out of Guy Kong's script there. Colton says, those who I think are the cockiest fan base, Michigan is all right, though. Laugh out loud. Y'all are respecting, which I love. Thank you all, Michigan fan. You got it, Colton. Yeah, I don't know. All I can do is speak for myself. Baylor needs to step up. Oh, my God. Yeah, tough first half. It's hard to be cocky in basketball because anything can happen. A more talented team doesn't always win like in football. Yeah, a little bit more parity. I agree. 42-27, that score's familiar. I like what you did there, Satori. Give me a shout out in mood too. I think you're trying to say mod too, and I don't need any more mods, but you got your shout out. But next time you got to say please. You don't just demand that somebody gives you a shout out. What's a Bear's favorite painting? A self-portrait. That's all right. You took a step back, though, I think. MSU says, for basketball, I'll say Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, and UConn. Come on with Michigan. Get out of here. You guys are way cockier than us in basketball. Well, I thought Ohio State was the worst until I met Georgia or Bama fans, but Ohio State is up there. I didn't put Alabama for football since most Alabama fans I've talked have been good because they like seeing Mel Tucker having success there. Yeah, most Alabama fans they get cocky. I just don't deal with them a lot. For some reason, even though I live in South Carolina, there's not any – I don't know an Alabama fan personally. Thing is, a lot of teams don't like Ohio State. That's very true, actually. I know Clemson fans hate them, and Ohio State fans hate Clemson fans. What do Michigan fans say? Hail to the victors of the West and go blue. What do Michigan hail to the victors, champions of the West. Yeah, a lot of Ohio State fans are like that, and I don't get it. I try and be respectful with it. I don't understand why J.J. McCarthy is talking so much trash. He played like 50 snaps all season. It's college, man. They have fun with it. I wouldn't mind it if Ohio State players talk trash. They do too. Victors of the West. Champions of the West, guys. Get it right now. Come on. Sorry, Ray. I have to leave to the funeral of my bracket. Just kidding. Lori, there's still hope. Hang on there. Hang on. Thoughts on the Iowa State win? I thought it was a really good win for them yesterday. I thought they played really well. I picked them over LSU. I had LSU originally and changed that in the bracket, so I'm happy with it. But then I had Colgate upsetting Iowa State. I had Colgate as my tricky pick here this year, and they did not make it. 2015 Alabama coaching staff, although Mel Tucker, Kirby Smart, Mario Cristobal, Billy Napier and Lane Kiffin. Yeah, they've had some stacked squads in terms of the coaching staff, that's for sure. Davis is a beast. Yeah, great first half for him, Joker. I agree, my friend. Michigan fans rock. Oh, yeah, they do. JJ is the young quarterback you want. He don't take no crap. Yeah, I like his confidence. 7-1, that's definitely not right. We've beaten them twice in the tournament. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a stat that somebody brought yesterday that I thought. Ray, you need to calm down. What are you, some kind of barbarian? I thought I had Baylor going further, but just checked and I have them going out in the Sweet 16, so that's not too bad. There you go, not bad. So you would have had them going out to, man, I usually know the brackets way better than I do this year. UCLA, I'm guessing. Dang it, that's what I had first. I had UCLA beating Baylor and playing Kentucky. There's some areas where I shouldn't have changed on my bracket, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I disagree. Michigan fans aren't that great. I think we are. By the way, the Bucks were a 3 seed when they won the title. Wisconsin volleyball started their title run against Colgate. Wisconsin volleyball started their title game. Did they really? Interesting facts. I remember you telling me about Wisconsin volleyball winning it all. Senior year, JJ will be a stud. Give him a year of starting. I don't think he's going to be there for his senior year. A lot of T's, says Benny. Hoping UNC wins. Me too. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the upset. We got 69 in the house. Nice, as Phil would say. A lot of teams like Michigan. Says Benny, please give a shout out. Sorry for not saying please. There you go. Please. You got it. Shout out to Michigan fan. Top 5 quarterbacks in college next year. Oh, I mean, that's tough because I can't remember. You know, I'm not really in football mode. Obviously, Stroud and Bryce Young come to mind right away. I think if J.J. McCarthy gets the nod, but the problem with that is Michigan plays a very balanced offense, so you're never going to know if J.J. McCarthy's like, unless we change our offense around a little bit. We've done more passing in there, but we were on a pretty balanced offense. We usually take what the defense gives us, so I think J.J. McCarthy, if he gets the starting nod or whatever, or if he ends up with a job, he's definitely at least a top 10 quarterback next year. Stroud for sure, Bryce Young for sure. I'd have to think about other guys. Can we get one more Thorne versus McNamara quarterback battle? Then we can move on to Hauser versus McCarthy. We got to get that W against Michigan State next year. We cannot afford to lose that game next year. These jokes are unbearable. Yes, they are. Ray loves Clemson, Oklahoma, and Georgia fans. At least I'll put that in order, Guide Kong. Now, at the current moment, my least favorite has moved to Georgia, Clemson, then Oklahoma. But I don't like either of those fan bases. If you couldn't tell, my fat fingers were messing me up. It's all good, Benny. It happens. John Test Styles is the X factor for UNC, doesn't he? He has, 2 points maybe? Maybe more than that if you're calling the X factor. Who do you have winning it? Well, winning it all, I have Gonzaga over Villanova. This first year that I've ever picked Gonzaga, so I'm going to join the misery of being wrong on picking Gonzaga like everybody else has in the past. Illinois and Iowa just ruined my brackets. Illinois 2021, Iowa 2022. Geez, rivals love ruining fans' brackets. You got to think against picking the Big Ten to go too far. We don't usually make big appearances unless it's, long-winded appearances. Unless it's Michigan. Go blue. I want to see Ray paint his face scarlet and gray, laugh out loud. I might just do something like that next year. I don't know. He's playing fantastic, says Cody. There you go. Tennessee has the worst fans. I went to the Tennessee-Auburn game, and being that I was the only Auburn fan in the area, they all kept shouting. What up, Ram, by the way? They all kept shouting at me that we suck, and they purposely blocked my view. Yeah, I went to Tennessee, and we talked about that yesterday. I wasn't fond of the Tennessee fans, personally, the ones I met or, was around. Who wouldn't want to play for Michigan? Nobody. Who's better than us? Hey, Ray, I finished first round 25-7. There you go, Tyler. I finished 21-11, so you're pretty far ahead of me. I'll catch up to you, though. I will catch up to you, Tyler. Who you got in this game, Baylor or North Carolina? He's a Michigan man. I don't see him leaving. He'll leave. I mean, Michigan man, that's fine, but nobody that talented, unless he doesn't play like well or whatever and doesn't earn the draft stock, he'll leave early. Next game, says Colton. Nah, I'm not looking ahead just yet. I think this game could get better in the second half. Seems like a lot of people were bearing down on Iowa and UK in their brackets. It does seem that way. I went with UK. I fell into that hype train, but I didn't fall into the Iowa one. He better not attempt those 360 passes. Yeah, those were wild. It's cool that he can complete them every now and then, but I don't love to see him, especially against good teams. The thumbnails are all looking great. Thanks, Daniel. I was actually thinking that today. I really like the Baylor North Carolina one. It kind of clashed really well. So simplistic thumbnails, but still eye catching. I like them. I've really kind of grown. I look back sometimes and I see my old thumbnails or whatever, and I'm like, I've done really well with like improving my thumbnails over the years. Thank you for that, Daniel. What still upset Kirk Cousins never lost to Michigan? Did he really? I didn't know that. Ray, get chipper. I'm trying, man. I'm tired, dude. I try to tell y'all, you wouldn't understand unless you actually did this, if this is game number 9 and we're talking, Thursday it was like, games from 12 o'clock to, and I got set up. To set up 4 games, it takes about 30 minutes per game to set everything up with the thumbnail and the description and all that stuff, getting the scorecards ready and stuff. So that's 2 hours of work right there. And then you do streaming from 12 to 12 to like 12:30 or something like that on day 1. And then 12 to 12:45 last night. And then up early again this morning. You're getting like 6 hours of sleep or whatever. So yeah, it's tough. Try not to make excuses, but when you tell me to get chipper, it's easier said than done, my friend. I'm trying. That's why I'm only doing 3 games today so that I can maybe get, I'm going to do 3 games today. And then hopefully tonight I'll be able to set up for tomorrow's game so that I can get some sleep and I won't have to set up tomorrow. I'll already be set up and ready to go. Try to finish strong. What is your Michigan record for next football season? I got to take a look at it at the schedule. I know we have a very easy out of conference schedule. We should win all those games. And I think we're going to beat Michigan State this year. Off the top of my head, I think we're going to lose at Iowa. I think we're going to lose at Ohio State. So that's 10-2. And the Penn State game would be up in the air for me. So I think we're going to take a step back. My early gut tells me 9-3. My early gut tells me we're going to lose to Penn State at home next year. Because we lost 7 guys on defense, man. That's a lot. And our defensive and offensive coordinators. Yeah, I think we're going to lose to Penn State. 9-3. That's going to be my guess. LSU is the worst fan base. I haven't dealt with any bad LSU fans personally, but 10-2. Actually, they've actually been really great on a past channel I've had. 10-2, sadly, but I think we could make another run. Benny says, I totally understand that. My man. I was glad Auburn lost that game because I was genuinely scared of getting pelted by golf balls and mustard bottles. Yeah, that's another thing. What an embarrassing day that was. 95 in the house. We're almost at that 100 marker. Back down to 90, but we're at halftime right now. North Carolina up 42-29. It's almost about to start the second half here. Michigan fan says, yeah, QT says 80 people watching, 18 likes. Hit that like button. Yes, please do hit that like button, but it could be that you didn't refresh it, but that sounds about right. It's raining here. Ugh, says Colton. I think it's beautiful outside here in South Carolina. Baylor is not taking good shots, and RJ is going off. True across the board, Cameron. What up, Cameron? How did the bear learn how to tie knots? Cub Scouts. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. QT25 have liked. Still sounds kind of low. We can hit that like button a little bit more. Wonder who's all calling this game. I know Behind the Arc's probably calling it. Kirk Cousins has made $200 million in his career and has 1 playoff win. Accurate. Matt Stafford probably outdid him until he went to L.A. JJ could enter that portal, but he's not. He's putting in a lot of work in Michigan. Why do all that and then leave? No, I don't think he's going to hit that portal because I think he knows he's about to get that job soon. We need somebody to take us over the edge that we're at right now. Could you name your top 3 prospects in college? No, I don't follow all that. Like NFL prospects? Is that what you're asking me? In football, I have Michigan going 11-1. That's optimistic. I hope you're right. More people liked after seeing my comment. There you go, QT. My man, appreciate that. It's all good, Ray. We understand. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know you guys understand. I think I'm doing okay considering. I think when you call those games, I'm doing okay. I notice it all the time. When I watch like my co-creators or whatever, when I see them stream. Again, back to Tom Grossi. He's like one of the only ones I've seen that can actually stay stay energetic no matter what, no matter how much work he's putting in. I don't get it. But a lot of my co-creators, man, we get drowsy, man. When we're streaming like a lot in a little small time frame. What up, Coach Plays? Stopping by to hit the thumbs up, brother. Have a great stream, man, and go Wolverines, my man. Appreciate you. God bless you, brother. Good stuff. Thanks for that, Coach Plays. If you're in right now, we got 98 in the house, so please do open up another tab and subscribe to the Coach Plays. I haven't been able to subscribe to him yet, cause just met him yesterday, really, but I haven't been able to subscribe to him yet because I was setting up my streams and stuff like that. But I will get to it for sure. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, please do open up another tab and subscribe to the Coach Plays. He should be easy to find. I have Michigan going 15-0, says Satori Guy. You were out your mind. Let's go heel, says Joseph. Great first half, my friend. I think we're going to beat Michigan State. LOL, says God Kong. We are going to beat Michigan State this year. I said 10-2 to give us some room. LOL. 10-2 is optimistic still, I think. MSU says, I think I've heard for the last 14 years. Well, it's not like you guys have owned us like that. We've got some wins in those years. What's our record against you guys in the last 14 years? I mean, I'm sure you guys have a better record, but we've got some wins. What's a Bear's favorite dessert? Blueberry pie. And by the way, that's a bad one, God Kong. By the way, MSU, we'll circle back around on this 10 years from now. I guarantee we're going to be owning Michigan State soon. Sorry. I know what Michigan State fans do. They think that's cocky or whatever, but it's, you guys had a nice little run or whatever. It's about to end. You want to do the halftime show Sunday since you're tired today? Yeah, that's fine. That was hopefully I have some energy tomorrow. I do got to get up early tomorrow for church or whatever. I usually get up about 6:30 on Sundays for church, but I'll probably go to bed at like 9:30 tonight or something. So that should be enough sleep. That was cheesy, God Kong. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Brian Harson has a good taste for women. There you go. God Kong, good Lord, says Colton. Michigan State's record in football is 10-2. I'm a Vikings fan, and after getting Kevin O'Connell, Kirk is a lot like Matthew Stafford, and I think he can work with Kirk Cousins. I hope the football season gets canceled for Auburn's sake. I don't think it's going to get canceled. Auburn will be, they're one of those teams that they kind of disappear, they come back. They disappear, they come back or whatever. But when they come back, they have a really good team usually. I also hope football season gets canceled. Guy Kong's a Wisconsin fan for people who don't know. 10-4. That's what you guys are in the last 14 years. That's better than I thought, actually. I thought it'd be more like 8-6 or 9-5. Interesting. Oh well, you had your years. We about to own y'all. I think OSU goes 11-1 with a loss to to Penn State in a whiteout game. That's quite possible. I think Ohio State's going to have an excellent year this year. A lot more experience. They're going to beef up front. I think they're going to be good next year. You say that every year, says Guy Kong. Yes, I do. And we should be. I mean, 2 years ago, we were favored by 24.5 over Michigan State, and we lost. Last year was just an abysmal second half. So, Michigan State, they bring their best effort against Michigan every year. That we always get their best game, and unfortunately, it seems to be when we play our worst. Terrible. Michigan leads the series in football 71-38, I think. Yep. Didn't you say in the 2020 MSU UM video Michigan was about to dominate the series again, yet lost 2 straight since saying that? Sure, but what's about to? About to means soon to come. Doesn't mean I didn't make a definitive answer on that. If you think that Michigan State's just going to sit there either keeping it even or staying at 10-4 in 14 years spans, you're out of your mind. That lets me know you're younger than me because, I'm sure if I look back at Michigan and our record in the 90s against Michigan State, I don't remember. I don't remember barely ever losing to them. And the one time I can remember off the top of my head losing to them was, home cooking on a freaking play clock that all of a sudden stopped at 1 second for time and time again. And TJ Duckett caught the game-winning pass. Yeah, these jokes are bad. It's like I'm putting in the bare minimum effort. That actually got better. I like that. Juliana says, let's go Heels. Thank you for streaming. You got it, my friend. Happy to do it. God bless you. Good to have you here. Guy Kong says, Michigan has been the little brother ever since the little brother comment. That is true. I mean, we can't, I won't stray away from that. That is a true statement. Our running back game will be strong again. That's for sure, says Benny. Yeah, I think so. We've done well in that department, that's for sure. Is the game starting? It's still at commercial, my friend. It's still at halftime. This has been a long halftime, man. It feels like I've been catching up with comments and not calling game call in forever. Hey, brother, go hog, hogs, woo pig suey, says Braden. There you go. Arkansas. I was thinking today, if you look on the screen right now, all the teams I have on there or whatever on my thing are still in the bracket, but that's about to end now because we have North Carolina and Baylor playing now. So one of those teams is going to fall off that picture there. Let's focus on being good for 2 years in a row. Y'all act like you forgot we made the playoffs this year or something. Michigan is the Auburn of the Big Ten, very inconsistent. I disagree with that. We've been pretty consistently good. We've just not been able to get over that hump or whatever over the years. But really, since Harbaugh's been there, we've had a good year every year outside of 2017. We just haven't been great. Last year we were quote unquote great, not great, not elite, but great. Told y'all UNC was going to win. Let's go. Still early, Michael. OSU in football record is 11-1 too. Yeah, I know OSU owns us. OSU 13-0, UM 10-2, MSU 10-2, PSU 9-3. Those don't sound terrible. MSU may beat us, then does nothing afterwards, like losing to Purdue. Yeah, very next week, wasn't it? Am I the only one who thinks this year's draft class for quarterbacks is really bad? Yes, I think it's terrible, and I hope the Lions stay away from it, but I don't have faith they will. They're going to be dumb, and they're going to take Sam Howell with the 32nd pick. Ray, how old are you? I am almost 11. I am 34, my friend. Back in my day, says Guy Kong. Okay, boss, making it easy on you, says Colin. There you go, my man. All right, we are started, finally. North Carolina with the rock here. 42-29 is the score. Second half has begun. We got a foul off ball. Michigan got a big test with Tennessee. I hate to say it. Tennessee by 10, but I'll root for Michigan. There you go, Michael. I'm going 72-70 Michigan. I got faith in my squad. It's called Mark D'Antonio and Mel Tucker. It's called Mark D'Antonio. Mel Tucker, well, we're going to see. We're going to see with him. Manek in the corner. Miss. Rebounded by Baylor. I never like to predict a team to go perfect through the regular season unless they have a super easy schedule. On the other end, it's Akinjo passing it out. In the corner here for Baylor. 3-point shots up and missed. Manek on the rebound. Definitely a foul there on Baylor. Kendall Brown. That was a pretty dumb foul, too. He didn't have position at all. What's the Bears' favorite shoes? Actually, they prefer to go barefoot. Are you getting these on the internet, or are you actually coming up with these, guys, Colin? They've gotten really – I feel like you were coming up with them at first, and then you started looking them up. They've gotten better now. 42-29 is your score. North Carolina with the ball. We're almost a minute into this second half, and not a good job there by R.J. Davis as he picks up his dribble. It's a timeout called, though. North Carolina will retain possession. Brand says, I have some MSU friends, and I remember telling them the game isn't over right before they blocked that punt in 2016 against Michigan. Correct there. A couple things wrong, though. 2015 was the year, and they didn't block the punt. We fumbled the snap and threw it behind our back, and it was stupid. In the last 30 years, MSU leads 14-16. Yeah, well, that's because they're 10-4 in the last 14 years, we just learned. I think if Michigan can shoot 25 to 30% from three today, they beat Tennessee. I don't know. 25 to 30% is not that great. Michigan has over 200 wins more than Michigan State, who's the little brother now. And if you complain about them winning in the 1800s, well, Michigan State should have started when we did. I always say that, Benny. I always say that. People are like, Michigan's living in the past. All they can do is talk about history, and who cares about football in the 1800s? It's like, you would care. You would care if your team was winning in the 1800s. I'm sorry y'all didn't win back then. Y'all had a football team. We're bragging about the 1800s now. I am. I know, right? Big Ten champs have made the playoffs. Remember the quote of "It's not over. It'll never be over." Yeah, I know. I know that quote. It's over for him. He's gone. Now do it again, says Guy Kong. Guy Kong laugh out loud. Satorian says Michigan leads the college football in all-time wins, 976. Yes, we do. Well, think about it. UM doesn't know how to win in Columbus. MSU is the baby of the group, not even little brother. PSU can't beat any of the three. UM hasn't won in Columbus since 2000, but I'm smart enough to know that a UM win in Columbus coming at some point. Maybe. I don't think it's coming next year. I think you guys are going to get us again next year. Mel Tucker turned them around last year. They were bad since 2016. What do you, like? Do you think turn them, like, talking about last year's season? Come on, Kenneth Walker turned them around last year. We're gonna see what they are without Kenneth Walker. I mean, Mel Tucker has never had a winning season until last year, and now he's signing huge contracts and for what, 9 years? I think it was ridiculous. Who's better, Baylor or Michigan in football? Michigan. What's a Bears favorite movie? A favorite way to travel? Plane. I didn't even get that one. That one's bad. That's your worst one. That's your worst one in my opinion. Mel did do a good job last season. I can give them that. I can't. You know, Kenneth Walker was a stud, and the one time he had to figure out how to coach him up, he was down 49-0 at halftime to Ohio State. Like, that's the one time he had to really, figure out some kind of game plan to even make it a game, and it's 49-0 at the half. God calm that one as a stretch, says Cole, and I think so too. I wouldn't say since 2016, since 2017, we went 10-3. Philadelphia 1-0 over New York City. There you go. 42-29 is the score. North Carolina now with the ball after the timeout. Caleb Love with it. 4 to shoot. They're going to take a long shot, and it does not hit iron, so it'll be a shot clock violation. Coach Davis is not happy. Baylor with the rock. Hey, they beat us, so they have that, but too. But that was all luck and BS calls. That was Michigan State being the better team that day. Mel Tucker was using D'Antonio's recruits and got lucky with that running back transfer. Mel Tucker is known for losing records when he isn't an assistant. I agree with that statement, Travis. And that's going to be a goaltending call there on North Carolina. It's 42-31, layup there for Baylor. Maybe try tackling their running back. Yeah, we just let that second half get away from us. It's one of those games that just, when things got out of hand, some rain became a storm. Akinjo with 6 points now after that goaltending. Love with it for North Carolina. We're almost 2 minutes into the second half. Good pass there inside to Bacot, but Bacot can't finish. He's having a tough day today. He is the leading scorer for North Carolina, their star player. In the corner, three ball. No good. Meyer with the follow. He can't get it going. He wants a foul. I didn't really see anything. Going the other way, they have numbers with Meyer complaining back there. You got to get back on defense. Tar Heels make them pay. They make another shot. That's R.J. Davis once again, and he makes it 44-31. Whose call was it for J.J. to fumble? Well, that was Cade was hurt, wasn't he, or something like that? The Yellow Jackets would be clowning all of us in the 1800s. Laugh out loud. Fun fact: D'Antonio lost his first and last game against Michigan. I'll take that one. Yes, 25 to 30% is not great at all, but it's better than the 0 for whatever streaks we've had at many times this season. I think we got to shoot, 35 to 45%, somewhere in there, which is difficult. Better team, we were winning the whole game. Yeah. I mean, we lost the game, don't get me wrong, but, I'm not going to sit there. I guarantee you Michigan State would take the season we had and a loss to us if the roles were reversed. A losing season doesn't necessarily mean a bad coach. I agree with that, actually. My score prediction for this game is 76-62, North Carolina. That's easy for you to say now, Cameron, when you've watched what's happened. Was that your prediction before the game started? My prediction before the game started was 77-71 Baylor. They're going to have to go on a run to get there. Well, you can only coach up players so much. They have to do a lot of the work. Ray, I got to say, this is embarrassing for Baylor. Not a good look for them early, but I think they can come back. It's only a 12-point game. That's not terrible in basketball. One little run here. But I'm cool with North Carolina winning, so. Foul off ball on the Bears. Ray, Michigan owns Baylor. Is this trash talk in the chat? And if so, can I join? I mean, as long as we keep it clean. Oh, yeah, Tigers Pirates spring training starts whenever Mize is starting that game. Like me some Casey Mize. Man, we got a lot of stars on that team, man. We're going to be good. Can't wait. Manek, bang! Drills it. 47-32. Tar Heels continue to put it on. 7 of 16 behind the arc. By comparison, Baylor is 2 for 12. Make that 3 for 13 as bang! Adam Flagler answers right back. 8 points, 4 for 9 from the field. Bro, I have Baylor winning it all? Ooh, hope. That's tough. I got Baylor in the Elite Eight, so this wouldn't be too terrible for me if they lose. Missed shot there. I mean, that's bad. I don't like to lose an Elite Eight team, but it's not awful. On the layup, it's blocked there. North Carolina going the other way. They have a 3-on-2. Good transition defense by Baylor. Until then, a good pass inside to Bacot. He cannot finish it, but he does get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Nope, no trash talking. Just chilling with the homies talking. Same here. Losing seasons don't mean bad coach yet. Losing 4+ losses and fans call for coaches to be replaced. Ray, we should make a bet with the game this year. I'm taking Ohio State in that game. On my channel, I'm going to take Michigan in my video, but unless I see things play out differently, I don't see how we can win next year. Because I think, we'll try to go with the same game plan we had last year, and you got to adjust. Let's go Heels, says Drew Cook. Looking good. Carolina plus 5.5 was too easy. Should have took the money line. There you go. First free throws made. Benny, you're the most heated one here, says God Kong. Uh-oh. Me and God Kong mess with each other. He's my friend of me. Green had a great game yesterday. That can help him make the roster. Agreed. I like to push his buttons to see if he times me out again. Heated crap. I'm groggy. I'm not in the mood to get heated. 48-35 is your score. 3-point shot by Baylor. No good. Rebounded by R.J. Davis. 16 minutes remaining here in the second half. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. We got 106 in the house. Thanks for being here. Covering Creighton and Kansas after this one. Then we'll finish out the day with Michigan and Tennessee at 5:15 p.m. We'll be here again tomorrow. Ohio State, Villanova, Michigan State, Duke, and Purdue, Texas. Foul on the drive. Manek with the shot. I think he got the shot off. That's Meyer's fourth foul. It did happen. 4 minutes in, and Matthew Meyer has 4 fouls. About to lose their big man for much of the second half. Ray's beard will grow 2 inches throughout the Michigan versus Tennessee game. Ooh, nice. Every time y'all mention the beard, I got to keep looking at it. I just, 35 years almost, and I've never had this thing. Ray missed it. The pun? I must have. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. To be honest, I don't see Torkelson or Green making the opening day roster, but they could make the roster for the second game like Akil Badu did last year. Not bad. Well, I'm a big fan of Akil Badu. What does Michigan football wear? Wolverine skin. That's pretty bad. North Carolina is playing some quality basketball right now. That's a good one. That's probably among my favorites right now. Manek is the man. Yep, good game for him so far. People picking Baylor to win it all is not smart. No one has repeated as champ since Florida, 2006, 2007. True statement there, Tyler. With the injuries on Baylor, I think they should have put them at 2 and move up Tennessee at 1. I don't know about all that. Tennessee's a 3. I mean, they would have been a 2 at best. I could see Baylor moving down to a 2. I just don't know who you would put as the 1 in place of them. Salute on tap. Salute to the chat. My man, appreciate you, GTM Basketball Channel. Assuming you have a YouTube channel. Everybody go check them out. GTM Basketball Channel. Baylor didn't even win their conference. No, they did not. What a crap, gloomy day. It's pretty outside here in South Carolina. I wish I could enjoy that Saturday in that regard. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I like to be outside in good weather, especially during the spring. Rainy and gloomy. I think Arkansas will make a strong run to the Final Four. They could. Got New Mexico State next. That's another team that I originally had. I had Arkansas in the Sweet 16 and changed it. Ended up changing them, losing in the first round. What does Michigan football wear as their uniform? Wolverine skin. You said that already. I'm watching a wrestling PPV later tonight. There's a wrestling pay. You got to pay for that, Colton? Goodness. I'm sorry, brother. I never would get into wrestling. I already don't like wrestling. And then a wrestling PPV pay-per-view. This is so bad for Baylor, says Connor. Might lose by 20 second round. Yeah, it's looking rough. They're down 13 and they really can't hit shots. So What did you have for breakfast? I just had cereal, like chocolate almond, and kind of cereal by Special K or whatever, and a granola bar. Thanks for asking. What's a Bears' favorite playwright? William Shakespeare. That's bad. You keep going. It's ebbs and flows with these things, man. Baylor doesn't have that many injuries. One guy maybe, and UNC is missing Dawson Garcia. Yeah, now Baylor's in foul trouble, though. Matthew Meyer with 4 fouls. He goes to the bench, which with still 16 minutes left in the second half. I got cash on Baylor, and it ain't looking good so far. No, it is not. My whole family picked Baylor to win except me. Come on, UNC, hold on heels. Cincinnati 1-0 over Miami, and it's like $20. Still, though, $20. Is Brady the GOAT? I think so. I held on to Joe Montana still better for the longest time, and I finally have switched my mind. I'm getting inconsistent. I'll have to pause and reflect. There you go. Back up. Free throw up and in by Manek. 49-35 is your score in this one. I can't with the cheesiness. 3-point shot missed, back iron, but they do get the rebound. They'll take it again. This time good. Bang! Up and in for Baylor. That was Akinjo on the second chance opportunity. Makes North Carolina pay for it. 49-38 your score. They have 8 second chance points due to the Baylor Bears. North Carolina with just 2. North Carolina's held steady throughout this game, but I got that feeling Baylor's going to claw their way back into this one. I really do. Better than 60? Yeah, that's true. I don't pay for UFC fights if that's what you're referencing. I just watch it on streams. Shamwa and Love make a difference. Trust me. It's funny. All his comments are jokes. Yeah, I like it. I can't bear this. You got a new sub in me? Thanks, GTM. Appreciate you, my friend. Cincinnati 2-0 over Miami. Is that baseball you're talking about, God Kong, spring training, or what? Baylor playing like Pooh Bear today. I like that one, actually. I get what you did. I see what you did there. 115 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We have all the Bear jokes that you can possibly want. 49-38 is your score. We're 1 quarter through the second half. 5 minutes in. That was a big-time offensive foul. Caleb Love ran the man over. Baylor will get it back. Go Heels. Best of luck to him, my friend. Yup, Tommy. Bro, they foul every possession, says Connor. Ray, you watch streams? You'll have to buy it and then stream it so we can watch your commentary and play-by-play. I might watch it on a stream, says Colton. No MLS scores. Oh, MLS. Cincinnati has an MLS team. They are so sloppy, it's unbearable, and we all know Bering has jokes. 49-38. North Carolina with the ball here. Manek trying to feed it inside to Bacot. Nothing there, so he'll dribble it through. And he gets it out to R.J. Davis. Now 12 on the shot clock. Davis being double-teamed. He's going to step back. 4-3. Bang! R.J. Davis has just been on fire this game. 52-38. He's got 22 points on 7 of 10 shooting. He's 5 of 8 behind the arc. He is lighting it up. Now North Carolina with a steal on the other end. It's R.J. Davis. He walks this time. Got a little antsy with it. Why do we all tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Ooh, not like that one. Baylor better, it says Antec. Ray, I think North Carolina has all the qualifications to make a tourney run. Ooh. No defensive rebounds for Baylor this game. Almost over. Hey, my Elite Eight and Final Four and championship game teams are still alive. Gonzaga, Duke, UNC, Purdue, Arizona, Tennessee, Kansas, and Auburn. Good job on that. Better than I can say. My dog keeps smacking me, LOL. Do you think Colorado State choked that? No, I think Michigan played well in the second half, my friend. Since he does have an MLS team, it's fairly new and it sucks. Yeah, because I didn't know. I'd never heard of Cincinnati's MLS team. Another steal there for North Carolina. Manek gets fouled by Baylor. This is why R.J. Davis is better than R.J. Barrett. Ooh. Let's go, R.J., says Lenny. Remember, kill him with kindness, says Benny. That's what we try to do, right? I prayed for this UNC all the way, says your mom. Let's see. I got St. Peter's versus Richmond in my championship bracket. I'm sure you do. You sound like somebody's got 20 brackets going. 53-38 your score. Manek makes the first free throw. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you're having fun here on this second round of 32 matchup. First matchup of the game. Or of the day, I'm sorry. Manek with 15 points. So between him and RJ Davis, man, they're lighting it up. 37 of the 54 points for North Carolina. Solid day for both. Manek looking to add to it on the outlet, and he does. 2-point bucket. Way to corral that in and put it in. And North Carolina's opened up a can here. 56-38 is your score. Baylor calls a timeout. I'll be right back to go to the bathroom, and I will get back to the chats. $56-38 your score. We're back at it here. Watching Ray commentate UFC instead of buying the $50 stream is a heck of a bargain. That was a stretch one. Back down. Now you're just back and forth. Foul called there. It's on Dale Bonner for Baylor. Baylor already has 8 fouls here. My mom is in here. I'm here, says Benny. Is in here. Is she really, Benny? Hi, Benny's mom, if you're telling the truth. Them bears ain't got teeth. They must be gummy bears. Ooh, that's good. That might have outdone anything I've seen out of God Kong here. Baylor is playing the polar opposite of how UNC is playing right now. That's pretty good water dive, but it's been used already. This game is over, says Phil Fanboy. What a default pick. 57-38. Next free throw is made by RJ Davis. 58-38. Ray, I need you to bear with me. Things are about to get very real. God. I love wrestling, though. You know that. I think I asked, but I can't remember. Why don't you like wrestling? I mean, it's just, I used to be okay with wrestling back in the day with The Rock and all those guys, and Booker T and Stone Cold and stuff, but it's just kind of lame. It's fake. Your mom is in here too, says Benny. I wouldn't doubt. Oh, I see what you're saying now. I got it. It's hibernating season, says Ben. Baylor really couldn't just make layups. Yeah, they're having a tough time inside in general, and now Myers in foul trouble. It's out of bounds on Baylor on that one, and North Carolina will get possession. We're almost 8 minutes into the second half. Baylor better figure something out quick. Why boxer dogs are called that? Because they are a boxer. Did I accidentally click into Bear Pun chat again? What up, Morster? Good to see you. Yeah, God Kong started, and it's going off the hinges here. Running a motion offense is North Carolina. They'll get it to Manek in the corner, and I'm about to say if he makes that, and he does. Bang! Well guarded, but Manek doesn't care. He's feeling it. IG, says Benny. We are all just bearing with his jokes, trying to at least. Looking like it might just be Purdue versus UNC part 2. That'd be high scoring again. Yeah, some good offenses there. Great game by North Carolina today. They are taking it to the defending champs. Colton, I would love wrestling. I just don't want to wear those embarrassing outfits. Baylor sucks, says Michael. Looking clean cut and respectable today, Ray. Thanks, Morster. Appreciate you, my friend. If I could get a haircut or whatever, I can't really afford a haircut right now. I got to save all the money I can. I think I'd be looking dope if I had a haircut right now. Because I've been taking care of the beard, man, every day. It's a pretty big routine. I never realized how much of a routine you have to do for a beard, but it is a routine. It's like about a 5-minute routine. I'm talking about the WWE wrestling, but saying I wanted to try it, but I was too big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's WWE. I used to wear them when I wrestled. I got to show off my junk. Yeah, I wrestled too. I was worried about it at first, but I didn't mind it. You kind of grow used to it. Go Heels, let's go. Good game out of you guys. We got 131 in the house. We are at commercial break. North Carolina's up 61-38. They're putting the hurting on Baylor. Benny OMG says, Colton, if Colt McCoy didn't get hurt in the national championship game against Alabama, would Texas have won? No. I don't think Colt McCoy was that much of a difference maker in college. He was good, but I'd have gone to Alabama still. Looks like I'm going to lose 3 of my Sweet 16 teams now. Yeah, I got Baylor in the Elite 8, so I'm confused. Is Baylor good or not? I'm gonna say not this year. I'd say they're good, but not elite. But they won last year, man, and I didn't predict them to win last year. So Higuain finally does something. He converts a penalty. Cincinnati 2-1 over Miami. UNC broke the record in an 8 versus 9 matchup. 32-point win. They might be the most impressive team in the tourney so far. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. 95-63 over Marquette in round 1, and now they're putting a hurting on Baylor. They've looked good. I should have picked them in that first round. I don't know why I picked Marquette, but I thought North Carolina has gotten screwed all year. Like up until they got that win against Duke, before that, they were being projected as being one of the first 4 teams out. And I was like, I feel like North Carolina's getting a ton of disrespect. Like, I just remember them specifically. I watched them a few times this year, and one of them was against Michigan, and they looked great, and the record was good. And it's like they were getting too much flack for not having many quad 1 wins or, and stuff like that, and a couple blowout losses. But I'm like, yo, this is a good team, man. They definitely deserve to be in the tournament. I was shocked every time I saw their name show up as first 4 out. To be fair, movies and shows are fake as well. That's a good point, Tommy, actually, but I don't know. A little different. There's a little bit of editing and stuff to that. It is, but the chair shots are not fake. Are they really not? That makes me a little bit more into it. Crazy 8 seed been the best team in the tourney so far. Yep. True point. Colton, what wrestling PPV? If I were a wrestler, I'd have a mask. Me too, I think. Go UNC, says the legend. Looking good, my friend. We got 141 in the house here for the closing of Baylor and North Carolina. North Carolina up 61-38. Manek at the line here. Nacho Libre. You could, God Kong. You would be like Kane, says Colton. Someone get Barack Obama to shut down these puns. Nacho. Wow, Baylor, what happened? New York City is down 2-0 to Philly. Let's go Heels, says G Money. And I wrestled in high school as well sometime in the early 80s. There you go, Morster. My man, what weight class? Well, you don't have to tell me that. Never mind. That's a rude thing to ask. I wrestled 125. I'm now 155 years later. Meyer inside. He's back in the game with 4 fouls, but you got to put them in because they're down 22. 11:45 remaining still. What's a Bears' favorite Disney movie? Peter Panda. That wasn't bad. What quarterback you think we're going to get for our Panthers? Good seeing you again. Good seeing you, my friend. I'm a Lions fan personally, but I don't know who the Panthers are going to go with. No clue. I thought Deshaun Watson would be a consideration. He would consider going there, but he didn't even break it down to them. Spin around jumper missed. Manek gets the rebound, finishes out. Manek is just feeling it. 13 second half points in for him. 64-40. Flagler on the layup on the other end, 64-42, 22-point game with 11 minutes left in this one. Somehow we have 146 people that are still interested in this, even though it's a 22-point game. Maybe Baylor can make a comeback. Who knows? Let's see. 10:54 and running here. RJ Davis with the ball at the top of the key. He'll get the pick out of Bacot. Switch there, gets it out to Manek in the corner. Bang! Manek will not miss today. R.J. Davis in the first half, Manek in the second half. Manek has 26 points. He's 4 of 7 behind the arc. He's 8 of 12 shooting. On the other end, Matthew Meyer misses the three-point shot. Rebounded by Bacot. Gets it over to R.J. Davis. We have 10:29 left, and North Carolina's winning. Believe it or not, by a lot. You know who did predict Baylor winning last year? Me. Good job, God Kong. I couldn't get Ray Fanboy in here. He was too busy. Disrespectful to think Marquette could have won. No, well, I thought that Matthew Meyer with the pump fake pulls back. He takes a three here, and that rattles. That's indicative of how it's been for Baylor. I said the same thing the announcer said. That thing was all the way in and all the way out. There's a foul in North Carolina. So I've explained it a couple times, T. Drew, in my previous streams. I'm really bad at picking 9-8 matchups. So my approach this year was whatever team I thought was going to win. Like I've been in the past, I've always been like 1-3 in 8-9 matchups. I'm terrible at picking them. So my approach this year was whatever team I think is going to win, I'm going to go with the other team. So I thought North Carolina was going to win against Marquette, so I went with Marquette. I thought Seton Hall was going to beat TCU, so I went with TCU, which that panned out for me. I thought Memphis was going to beat Boise State, so I went with Boise State, so that didn't pan out. And I don't know, I can't remember what the other 8-9 matchup was. Oh, Creighton and San Diego State, and I thought Creighton was going to win, and I went San Diego State. So that approach did not work. I would have been 3-1 if I would have just stuck to my guns, and my approach made me 1-3. So it doesn't matter what I do, I suck at 8-9 matchups no matter what. All right, they're looking over something on the screen, so I'll get with chats. UNC has had some bad losses, though. They got thumped by Kentucky, who choked against the Peacocks. Yeah, I know, I get it. You lose, they got some blowout losses or whatever, but I mean, the record before they played Duke and won that game, they were 22-8. I just don't see how you can leave a 22-8 team, even think about leaving a 22-8 team out of the tournament, out of the ACC. That's crazy. Holy crap, Baylor's getting killed. Yes, they are. Phil Fanboy LMAO is starting Ray. People are making fake accounts. Yeah, that was last year. He did that last year. God Kong Snake, people will be after you if you keep telling these jokes. You should get your bearings and run. Yeah, Baylor's getting mauled. I picked Marquette over North Carolina too. UNC all the way, says Ethan. ACC looks pretty underrated so far in the tourney. What's up, Ray? What up, Alan? It's my good buddy, guys. What up, Alan? Good to see you, brother. Sorry I got to your chat so late. Let's see. That was at 1:47. How far am I behind on chats? That wasn't too bad. 5 minutes. That's not bad. Good to see you, Alan. Yeah, ACC represent pretty well early on. Wrestling is tougher than doing movies and shows. A lot of work goes into a wrestling show. Yeah, I don't think it's tougher, though. I'm not trying to disrespect wrestling, but I act on Sundays at church in front of 4- and 5-year-olds, and it's really hard just to do that. I couldn't imagine acting in front of cameras and stuff. It takes a really special talent. But like you said, I mean, wrestling's got some acting to it as well, obviously. Plus, you take your bumps every day. Oh, I respect it. I just don't know about hard. It's tough to be a good actor. Have you ever seen a show that's like that has terrible actors on it, or a movie that has terrible actors on it? That lets you know how hard how hard it is to be good at it. They are real and they hurt like hell in NWA. UNC says, Ethan, what channel is UM on? Only 3 games today instead of 4, Ray? I'm just wondering. I know you're probably tired, bro. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not doing a 4th one. I need a break. So the first 3 games of the day, the ones that we're covering, are all on CBS, my friend. Drive here to the left side. Picked up his dribble. Good feet inside for Baylor. That is Adam Flagler on the finish. It's 67-45. Still a 22-point game. Manek has 26 points, but he just now walked into the locker room injured. So we'll see what happens here. Might not be that important in this game, as you'd imagine North Carolina could finish it, but could be telling in the future here. They're going to need Manek for the rest of the tournament run if they win this one. In the corner, they'll find Matthew Meyer. He will drive and turn it over, but he's bailed out by foul. Damn, Baylor sucks. What's up, bro? Go blue. I don't know about sucks, but North Carolina's really come to play today. What up, Justin? Good to see you, bro. Go blue. UNC, says Ethan. Who do you think is a better coach, Nick Saban or Bill Belichick? I'm going to go Bill Belichick, my friend. I don't think Nick Saban wasn't that great at Michigan State. Obviously he's been a legend at Alabama, but Wasn't that great at Michigan State. Didn't have success in the NFL with the Dolphins. Was pretty good at LSU, but not nearly what he is now. So his only real dominant coaching has been at Alabama. So I think he gets a little bit more credit than what he maybe deserves. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. Flagler for 3. Bang! Drills it. 67-51. Just like that. We got a 16-point game. Manek being out, does it really make that much of a difference? Looks like so early on. I was thinking more suicide from TNA Impact Wrestling. Wrestled in middle school, high school, and college here. Good story there. Good job. Yeah, I wrestled in high school. That's it. I wish I wrestled in middle school, man. People with wrestling experience, it's that much better. It's a very technical sport. 7 to shoot here for North Carolina. They're up 16, running the motion offense, and 2 on the shot clock. They're going to run out of time. Turnover. And all of a sudden, Baylor crowd in it. Still 8.5 minutes left. They're down 16 and on a roll here. Back to basketball, our loss doesn't look too bad against UNC right now. No, it doesn't. I haven't thought it looked bad all year, though. Baylor is not nearly as good as they were last year. They thought UNC was Trout, but we're way more than that. This Trout is unbearable. I hope that wasn't already used. That one wasn't already used. There you go. I was heavyweight, says Benny, and actually did 112 pounds in my freshman year. Could do that weight class twice now. Yeah, that's what happens, right? Things happen when you get older. Double foul here. The Manek. Yeah, he's injured now, though, and North Carolina's struggling without him. What's a Bear's favorite horror movie? The Bear Witch Project. Not terrible, but not great. Had to wrestle giant censors when I was a freshman. I think you're trying to say seniors, maybe. 146 people are here for the Bear puns. Maybe so. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you again, my friend. My second favorite team is North Carolina since Jordan days. There you go. I've always liked North Carolina because, as a Carolina boy or whatever, South Carolina for me, kind of had to choose between South Carolina and Duke, North Carolina and Duke when it comes to that rival. I wanted to pick a team to root for in that rival, and I chose North Carolina. I like the fact that they didn't have as many one-and-dones as Duke. We're at commercial break here. Baylor trying to make a run, 67-51. They're down 16 here during the commercial break. Manek is a maniac. He is indeed. Would you ever go vegan for one day? Yeah, I could do that. I wouldn't have an issue for that. I'm not fake. I was here last year for the 2020 NFL playoffs between the Ravens and Bills. Yes, you were, my friend. Surprised you that was the one you were here for. That was a small stream. Bears need to hit the pause button and regroup. It's been used more, sir. Not bad, though. Rand's laughing. Water says, I thought that Colgate were victims of bad puns against their name. Guess we have a new member of the pun den. See what I did there? Oh, I do see what you did there. It got pretty bad last year when Oral Roberts beat Ohio State. It got bad here. If Alabama football loses 3 games, everyone would be happy. Yeah, agreed, except for Alabama fans. North Carolina is dominating today. Yes, they are, Sarah. They came to play. Ray, did you see the Titans video? No, I haven't looked at Facebook, if that's what you're talking about, my friend. I've heard vegan diets are better than low-carb diets. Bodybuilders be vegan. I heard that too. Baylor needs a miracle. I don't know about – they need a Manek to go out. He's out. I've seen a few, says Benny. I pray, can we please make 3s today? And can John score 1 point? Just 1 point. Yeah, same here, are you? Looking forward to it, man. If we could be on, I think we could surprise some people today. But if we look like typical Michigan has this year, game's over. I'm calling it now. Joe Burrow is the next Tom Brady. That's funny you say that because I like during the Super Bowl, I was talking to my friends and I was saying like this guy could. I'm not gonna say Tom Brady. Yeah, I'm not that far ahead of it, but I'm telling you, I think this guy will end it if he stays healthy. By the time he ends his career, he'll be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And they were telling me I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm like, I get it, but you got to make those kind of claims early on or whatever. If you want to say I told you so, you can't make it in years 6 and 7. Hubert Davis got them boys playing, and then I'll just eat crow if I'm wrong. Got them boys playing. Yes, he does. Ray, you going to do the face paint again this football season? That could be our bet. If you guys win, I'll do a reaction video on the game in maize and blue paint. There you go. Yeah, I might just do that. Can't promise it yet, but I might do it. Who you want to win MSU Duke tomorrow? I want Duke. I think I'm a root MSU because I got Texas Tech beating Duke in the Sweet 16. So Texas Tech has a better shot against MSU than Duke, I'd imagine. So I'm gonna go that route. Jacob says, "Wow, a flagrant 2. No, not vegan keto diet. Brock Lesnar is on keto. Got to say, I didn't think this result was plausible. That's a good one. I like that. Trade Westbrook for Harden, Lakers. Shouldn't have taken Westbrook to begin with. Who should I call myself? Phil Boy. I like that. That's a good name. Tim Brady to Canton. Tom Brady. I want MSU to win against Duke, and you would know if you still remember my favorite team. Well, I know your favorite team in football is Tampa Bay, but I don't know. I can't remember basketball, college basketball. Was that flagrant 2? That wasn't intentional. I didn't really pay enough attention to it. Show the screen. I can't. And even if I could, I wouldn't because you didn't even ask politely. Free throws both made for Baylor. It's now 67-53. Michigan, Tennessee prediction. I got a 72-67. That's awesome you say that, Arya. My prediction has been 72-70. So we're very close in prediction. Michigan. UNC 91, Baylor 79 final. Not bad. 3-point shot for Baylor. Missed there off the mark. They chase down their own rebound, but they can't get to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be North Carolina ball. WWE scripted, but not fake. It is fake. I mean, it's not like real. Like they're not really doing. Tennessee by 10 today. I hope not. I don't get how the script someone breaking their arm though. That happened just the other day. Ooh. Go Hill, says Hakeem. Good game for you guys, my friend. Manek got ejected, not injured. Oh, I didn't know that. I need to pay more attention. Like, it's hard because I'm like, I have these headphones in or whatever, and 0 points for North Carolina in the last 3 minutes. It's hard because I have the volume on, but I don't get to listen in or whatever the way I'd like to. Up and in there on the pass. And North Carolina up 69-73 on the bunny layup. Other end, Baylor running fast now, having to score points in a hurry. They turn the ball over. North Carolina with the steal. Outlet pass to R.J. Davis. He's running with it. Pulls it back out as they'll try to use the clock a little bit. 7:38 remaining. 69-53 is your score. North Carolina with a 16-point lead. 69, by the way. Nice. 7.5 minutes. Why do you like Michigan? My dad's from Sturgis, Michigan, my friend. Duke is the most annoying school, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a big Duke fan. Turnover there again for North Carolina. Baylor will get the rock. It's an over and back, and could have very easily been a foul on Meyer. It was sold really well, but they're calling over and back and not a foul. That would have been Meyer's 5th. He would have been out of the game. North Carolina falling to pieces here. 7 turnovers in this half compared to Baylor's 1. Akinjo on the drive. It'll be fouled on the floor on the drive before the shot. He went left side. Yeah, I had to wrestle giant sensors, Ray. Romberg from Michigan versus Georgia. Super Bowl predictions. I got it, I keep going with Green Bay. They just lost Devontae Adams, though. I can't possibly go with. And the Chiefs got Juju. I think I got to go Chiefs. I don't know. My initial thought right now, off the top of my head, would be Chiefs over the Bucks. Repeat of the Super Bowl 2 years ago. That would be my guess right now. I'd have to look into it. I'll make an official claim before the NFL season starts. If Baylor wins, that Ginger going to go on FBI watch list. Justin, it is to fake to a point, hitting the mat, slams, high-flying wrists, and moves. Not fake. A lot of risk for injury and does hurt for punches. Kicks are fake. They speak to each other in the ring. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say or whatever. But I wasn't knowledgeable enough to actually really talk on it. I didn't want all the wrestling fans to come at me about stuff that I don't know about. I don't like to get in arguments that I'm not really well informed on and just have an opinion on. Davis now kicks it inside, up and under, and he gets blocked, but gets the ball back. Does Dontrez Styles, and that was very fortunate bounce for the North Carolina Tar Heels. 71-55 is your score. Hanging on there are the Tar Heels. Nice play there by Flagler. He pumped out like he was going to go back out to the line and then cut back in. Up and in off the glass and the foul. Looking for a 3-point play here. Auburn or Miami? I'm going Auburn, my friend. I got them in the Final Four. Salvador, good to see you, my friend. I'm doing well. Hope you are. Who's your college team? It would be Michigan, my friend. Travis, you're right, says Justin. You would look so cool with blue hair dye, Ray. Michigan, says Benny. We got 165 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Please do hit that like button if you don't mind. Consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of this here March Madness. 71-58 your score now. Baylor climbing in there. Still 6.5 minutes left for them to get it done. And now with Manek out of the ball game, that helps out causes. They're putting the pressure, and North Carolina having a tough time handling this pressure, these double teams and presses. RJ Davis had the good first half, pretty decent start to the second half, but he's gone a little bit, quiet here towards the later end. It's going to be an offensive foul, a charge there on Caleb Love on the drive, and Baylor will get the ball back. You think Ohio State versus Michigan in the Sweet 16 would get a lot of views? I know it isn't likely, but I've seen both of these teams play great basketball. Also doesn't help that Tennessee might be the best right now. It could happen. I think it would get a good bit of views, with my following that I have. That would help out. It would also help out for the rest of the tournament too. So I'm kind of rooting for that for the channel's sake, but I've learned just to try to have fun with it and not worry too much about the views. Caleb Love, that's his 5th foul. So he's out of the game with 5 points. He is the second leading scorer for North Carolina at 15.6 points per game. That didn't have the greatest day today. Flagler on the other end, he makes the layup, and all of a sudden Baylor's down 11, guys, and still 6 minutes left to go. North Carolina just unraveling here without Manek, who had the really hot second half. I got to watch that replay on the Manek thing or whatever and why he got ejected. See if I agree with it or not. RJ Davis now working around, and they're going to press him again. They end up getting it over, and back to RJ Davis on the top of the key. He'll miss the long three. It's fight for the rebound here. It looks like it might be a jump ball. No, it's out of bounds. North Carolina, it's going to go to Baylor. Baylor just on fire right now. JJ will be the next Joe Burrow. We'll see. That is too early to tell for sure. North Carolina over 75.5 points at the end of the game. Yeah, I got to believe so. I mean, surely they're going to hit some buckets here late. I miss when Joe Burrow played for LSU. Those were the days. Lakers are a joke, disgrace to that city. They have lots of talent, and LeBron got to do everything on his own. The team plays with zero heart and effort, yes. But I agree with you on everything but the LeBron thing, because if LeBron was a better teammate, maybe they'd be better. They press a lot of LeBron's a terrible teammate, in my opinion. I watched a clip the other day of him walking off in the middle of a play, not getting back on defense. He just walked to his bench. So selfish, man. You think Memphis is going to beat Gonzaga tonight? I think they got a shot, but I'm going to go Gonzaga. Remember me from Michigan-Georgia game? I do indeed, my friend. Will you show the screen? Cannot do it here on YouTube. Can people see this on play-by-play, not a game showing, because you can get copyrighted for that? They don't always know. Career, no, he can't show the screen due to copyright. Thanks, Tommy. Randy Stokes, not a broken arm. WWE wrestler went to belly. To belly another wrestler, Big E, and Big E didn't flip right on the throw. Landed on his head and broke his neck and in the hospital. 71-62 after the free throws. 9-point game now. 5.5 minutes remaining. North Carolina even having a hard time throwing the ball in. They're going to have to call a timeout. Renee says, oh, what can you watch the game on? TV. Career says, oh. In my opinion, Duke has some likable players this year, though, like Keels and Wendell Moore. It's a true statement. I don't mind that. We are at commercial break. We got 160 in the house. Score is 71-62. North Carolina with the lead and struggling right now after being up 22 not too long ago. Can Calvin Ridley still make the Hall of Fame, or is it the same as Pete Rose? Good question there, actually. I think it'd be unfair if he could and Pete couldn't. But I think Pete Rose should be able to make the Hall of Fame personally. He bet on his team. Betting's wrong, but it was on his team. I like AJ Griffin too. Truth. I like Duke basketball. You're a Pistons fan, I think, aren't you? I think we're looking at getting that guy from Duke, that their best player. I like Duke basketball because Coach K. Career, I like Coach K. A lot of people give Coach K a hard time. I like him. I think he's all right. I just don't like their one and dones. Career, if he shows the games, he risks getting his channel taken down. Yeah, copyright's a terrible strike to get. Come on, Ray, just say it, buddy. Bengals versus Browns for AFC Championship. I don't think I'd love for the Bengals to get there again, but I don't think they're going to do it. And I don't think the Browns are getting there. I don't attack when it comes to wrestle, laugh out loud. What are you watching it on? A TV. CBS. Ray, my bracket is doomed. Sorry to hear that, Nicholas. Sorry to hear that. Mine's not terrible yet. It's not great either, though. That one freshman is so trashy, looks like Will Smith's kid. I used to love basketball, went downhill in the last 20 years. I like college basketball still. Turnover there, 5 seconds for North Carolina. Baylor with the ball. What is North Carolina doing? Man, I really want Creighton to win. 2-1 seeds go down. Great. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. They got a shot, but they're 11.5-point dogs in that one. North Carolina with 14 turnovers in this game. Baylor with 10. Inbound pass here. Flagler gets it back. He'll step back for 3. Misses. That would have been huge. It'll go out of bounds. It's out on North Carolina. Baylor will get possession back. Baylor going to come back. They already have come back technically, but not fully. Have UNC 1 plus 5.5 in this game. Baylor 1,100 to win. Not bad. Not bad. All right, here we go. Baylor with the rock. Approaching the 5-minute mark left in the second half, which has become quite a game here. Flagler swings it out. Drive here by Akinjo. He passes it back out. On the drive, Sohan misses. That was a good look, but he missed the shot. That would have been huge. Nonetheless, North Carolina has the ball. R.J. Davis here with it. Pressure gets it out to Bacot. Bacot on the drive, using his body well. That's going to be they're going to call a blocking foul on that. Nope, offense foul. I'm about to say, I thought for sure it was a charge. Out of control and went right into him. Flagler's hurt a little bit, but he's up. I'm a wrestling fan. Kids love it. WWE, AEW, local wrestling events, and met tons of wrestlers, but I don't get mad when people hate on it. Yes, we know it's fake. It's entertaining. Soap opera with fight. Especially that, Travis. If it's something that you're doing with your boys and your kids and stuff, like I'm definitely down for that. Who cares if it's fake at that point? That's just quality bonding time. Any team you like outside the state of Michigan in any sport? I like a lot of teams. Like I like watching Oregon and stuff, but I'm not one of those. I have 4 different teams kind of guys. My teams are Michigan and Detroit Sports. Michigan Wolverines, and then in pros, Detroit Lions, Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings. But I like a lot of teams. I'll root for teams. Like I was rooting for the Bengals in the Super Bowl, and I didn't mind the Rams winning, but I was rooting for the Bengals. I've always kind of liked the Bengals. My Sam White was a teacher at my school. Missed there, and Black's going to get the rebound for North Carolina. Wisely throws it up against Sohan, and North Carolina will get possession here. Come on, Baylor, says Andrew. Hopefully UNC will win this football game. It's gotten physical, hasn't it? They'll fix this mess, says Andrew. Unpopular pick. I have the Bills over the Vikings 2017 in the Super Bowl. That is very unpopular. I can see the Bills getting there, but definitely not the Vikings. Scoring run here for Baylor is 20-4 in the last 5.5 minutes. Can North Carolina hang on here? Trying to get across the half court. They do. Nice pass inside the paint. Beautiful feed from half court. There's a layup for North Carolina. Nice find by R.J. Davis, 73-62. How do you feel about Kentucky losing St. Peter's? I had Kentucky all the way in the Final Four, so it's tough, but I'm cool with it. I like upsets, especially 15-2s. That was a nice pass inside to Puff Johnson. What a name. Yeah, I'm cool with it. St. Peter's good three-point shooting team in that game. We'll see if they can do it again here against Murray State today. Baylor coming back. Yes, they are. Predictions, Ray? I can say I told you so. I said 77-71 in this game, Baylor. That ain't going to happen unless they continue on this kind of run. Take Baylor down, says Leon. We'll see. Ray, who's your favorite WWE wrestler? I used to love Booker T back in the day. I like The Rock. I like the old school guys. I didn't mind Stone Cold, Triple H, all those guys. Also, A&M 3 wins away from winning NIT snub. There you go. Aggies. Gig 'em. North Carolina breaks the press here. 73-64 is your score. We got 4 minutes left. We got 179 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Please do hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. North Carolina thought about taking the corner 3. They'll pull it back out with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Don't want to get too conservative and not take shots you normally would have taken. R.J. Davis, nice fake there. Got his man going, but nonetheless, he lost the ball. In transition, Baylor 4-3. Miss. Baylor's gotten cold here all of a sudden. Kick ball there by Meyer. North Carolina will keep the ball. So North Carolina's going to choke. They're still up 9. We are going to commercial break here. 3.5 minutes left. Baylor has no class. The refs letting them back in the game. I don't know about that. I think they've been okay. This is the worst refs I've seen. What is going on? Are they favoring Baylor way too much? How's your bracket doing? It's doing okay, not great. Love the name, though. Love the default pick. Prison Mike. Will UNC be in the Final Four? They're looking good. I don't know about Final Four, but they're sure as hell looking good. Please refrain from profanity on the channel, my friend. How many more minutes are left? 3.5. UNC is choking. Wow, yes, they are, Tommy. Refs taking over for Baylor every call. Sad to see corruption in our sports. I mean, I got to see the Manek replay. I didn't really get to pay attention to it much, but other than that, I haven't seen terrible calls. Not sure they get in the Sweet 16 at this point, falling apart since Manek is out. Yeah, you got to win this game, Morster. I've not looked at the score since it was 61-38. Yeah, 23-point lead squashed away here, Connie. Imagine getting smacked so hard by an 8-seed corrupt referee and can't give you the lead. Man, I'm so excited for football. I think we really have a change in culture. We'll probably lose to OSU, even though I think we'll win every year. But I think we smoke MSU at home in a revenge game 10-2. I said 10-2 or 9-3. I'm going to go 9-3. I think losing 7 guys on defense is rough. And our defense coordinator, who proved to be good, and our offense coordinator. How do you feel about Kentucky losing St. Pete? I already answered that. If UNC loses, is this the biggest choke job in NCAA tournament history? It's among their, off the top of my head, the biggest choke job in my mind is, was it Texas A&M in Northern Iowa? I know it was Northern Iowa blowing a big lead with like a minute left. Murray State going to smoke them. I think it's going to be a good game. But who knows? Sometimes 15s don't show up in the second round like they did in the first when they do get the win over the 2. I love seeing UNC fans cry. Bro, what the – says Michael. It was 61-38. I turned my head away from the score for like 5 minutes, and now 71-62. This is obvious corruption. I don't know about all that. This ref, bro, must be a lot of North Carolina fans right now. This ref every time is saying Baylor ball. North Carolina better win. These refs, bro, are awful. There's some consensus there. Can't wait for UNC fans to cry after the game saying it's rigged. I hate Baylor, says Michael. They can't handle losing. I miss ECW. That wrestling was real. We are at commercial break, by the way, guys. We'll be back in just a second. NCAA refs are trash. I think they've been pretty good personally. And I'm neutral here. I'm a Michigan fan. This isn't our game. Not even our region. Every call, Baylor, corruption rules. They lost a 99.9% win chance against NC State in football. Oh, they did. I remember that game, actually. That was a night game. Foul for like 12 plays straight isn't rigged. I don't think so. I mean, if it's fouls, it's fouls. Most of the ones I've seen were fouls. Even though the Wings are still rebuilding, we have 2 great rookies in Raymond and Cider. Yeah, I think the Pistons and Tigers are both doing a good job rebuilding and haven't seen much of the Wings. Hate is a strong word. I agree. First call for UNC in 5 minutes. Yeah, Ray had local event this past Saturday. Kids got to meet Kevin Nash, the Steiners, Shane Douglas, Enzo, Billy Gunn, Jesse James, Ron Simmons, and Kurt Angle. Got pics with them and autographs. Nice. What a day. Awesome stuff, Travis. Good, says Michael. Let's go heel, says Snake. Bro, with Baylor's traps, they are physical, but when Carolina plays defense, foul. UNC going to win. I need them to win. LOL. What's the better name on the heels, Puff or Leaky? Oh, those are both good. I'm going to go with Puff, though. What do you think, Morser? Terrible inbound pass is stolen by Flagler, and they'll pass it back out to Meyer for 3. Bang! Hit 73-67. That foul also shouldn't have been flagrant too. I'm sorry, North Carolina fans, so much complaining about the refs, but like all I'm seeing is some terrible. Look, another turnover. It's awful execution out of North Carolina here. You got to blame your own team at some point. Work around Meyer 4-3. He misses that one. Rebound by North Carolina. We'll see if they can hold strong. I know you guys are going to be mad at me. I'm trying not to upset you guys, but as a neutral fan, I feel like you guys are putting way too much focus on the foul calling and stuff like that, and not enough focus on the fact that your team can't handle a press right now. 73-67 is the score. 2:47 remaining here in this game. RJ Davis feeds it over to Puff. Back to RJ Davis, 2 to shoot. And he's bailed out on the prayer 3-point shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Will Davis, who had the hot first half. 2:37 left. I'm going to let you know my honest opinion if I think this is a foul. I'm going to see it. I didn't really get to see it as well live. All right, let's see. Yeah, I agree with it. Hand on him while he's shooting. But well, let me watch it from this angle. This is a good one. Yeah, you can see like the forearms on there. There's a lot of pressure there. Some people are going to say like you're allowed to like contact the side, and you are, but he was kind of pushing in on it. I agree that's a foul. A dumb foul nonetheless. Fading away on the 3 or whatever to the side, and Like, you know how hard it is to shoot a three-pointer while you're leaning to the side like that? Your balance is off. 1 second on the shot clock. Like, that's a terrible foul. I'm going to fast forward in the chats because I'm pretty good bit behind. Both free throws made so far. You going to watch any Tigers baseball this summer? Heck yeah, are you? I'm a T-Mobile customer, so T-Mobile gets MLB extra innings for free, so I can watch every Tigers game. And I love watching Tigers at night, have a couple shock tops. Heck of a day. UNC can win me big money, says Chris. Best of luck, my friend. Third free throw up and coming. A. Arnold says, don't get me wrong, NC is hurting themselves, but this is the most biased ref I've seen since England versus Colombia in the 2018 World Cup. I don't know. I mean, was that call biased just now? You know, that I think it was a foul, but some people could argue that it could go either way. I guarantee North Carolina fans would have complained if it was called on them. Three-pointer in the corner. Bang! Hit for Baylor. That was Dale Bonner on the make. 76-70 is the score. North Carolina, good job breaking the press this time around, but then they get caught in the air. They have to throw it against Baylor. It goes out of bounds. Leaky Black with the wise play there as he was in the air with no one to pass to. 2:13 remaining here. 76-70 is the score. I'm a Kentucky fan, says Career. Wow, a call for UNC, says Daniel. Go Vols, redemption for 2014. Let's go. Yeah, 2014, and we played them in 2011 or so, I think I want to say. I was in Panama City Beach. I think we won 75-45 in that game. 12 on the shot clock here. Drive baseline. Has to dish it back out. A double team comes. Finds the open man. Drive inside. It's Leaky Black, and he misses. Outlet is going to give Baylor a break here. On the take, up and in by Akinjo, and that's the hoop and the harm. Going to the free throw line with a chance to make it a one-possession game with 1:48 remaining in the second half. I almost don't even know if this is real what's happening, man. North Carolina just imploding since Manek's come out of the game. My prediction is probably wrong. Baylor keep making threes, says Goated. UNC is going to choke. I think they've already choked. Now it's whether or not they win or not, if they do a full choke job. Commentators are pro Baylor too. How does the momentum feel? It's definitely on Baylor's side. North Carolina winning. We will see, Steve. Let's see if they can close it out. 76-73 after the made free throw. 1:48 remaining in this game. Texas Tech tomorrow versus Notre Dame. Will you be talking about the game? I'm not calling that game tomorrow. Baylor fans wanted a walk. I didn't notice it. And Meyer is hurt on the floor. So North Carolina has numbers here. See if they can do anything on it. Is it a hoop and the harm? Baylor exclaiming that it was on the floor. It's got to be on the floor. I don't think that was a continuation foul. They say it was. They say it's an M1. I got to see this replay. I think there's no way on earth that was a continuation. No, that's definitely on the floor. The fouls absolutely should have been called before the shot went up. I think people are going to be, I think North Carolina fans and people rooting for North Carolina here are going to be mad at me because I'm just calling it like I see it. That foul was definitely before the shot was up. And Myers hurt his, is it an ankle? Yeah, he's limping off to the locker room. All right, let me start right here. UNC have a bunch of kids who crap the bed when they got to shut the door on Baylor. I agree with that. I don't know about they make a habit of this, but Baylor's doing a good job putting the pressure on. I am Fresno State fan. LMAO says Michael. They need a bucket here, says Coulter. UNC needs rest in peace, Bozo, says Michael. Refs blowing the whistle every chance they get for Baylor. NC taking this dub. Easy, baby. Let's go, says Daimik. No foul on that play either. Hard to believe UNC is going to blow this, says Shane. Let's see if they can hold strong here late. Refs are so BS. Baylor has played so dumb. They are shooting 22% from three, and they've shot almost 33 pointers. If they had just attacked, they'd be winning now. I agree with that. Good call there. Just dumb, says Brandon. UNC fans are getting nervous. You can tell in the chat, blaming the refs and everything. Yeah, I won't say too much, though. You know Michigan fans do that a lot, Tommy, during football season. And I have to calm us down all the time. I'm like, guys, it's not the refs. It's us. Most of the time. Very few times do I think a ref, really, really dictates things. And they're human at the end of the day, you know. Free throw is up and in by Bacot, makes it 79-73. That's and one. I don't think it was, but easy to believe this is March. And, dude, I'm a huge fan of UNC, and I'm terrified right now. All right, here we go, 79-73. North Carolina 19 of 24 from the stripe. So, complaining about the refs, but they have 6 more free throw attempts than Baylor. Akinjo on the drive, finds his man inside. He goes out of bounds. They're saying it's out on North Carolina. North Carolina's arguing it. They do it. It is under 2 minutes, so this can be reviewed. Tommy, not our fault. Refs kissing you guys stupid. UNC need a 3. 1 seed might go down. Indeed, they're up 8 seeds up 6 right now. Yeah, that's out on Baylor. North Carolina ball. I live in North Carolina. Come on, UNC, says Chris. What up, Goose? Good to see you in the house, my friend. Please do consider subscribing to Goose Sports, a friend of the channel. Open up another tab and type in Goose Sports. You'll find them. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Happy Saturday to you. 242 people. Wow. Yep. 292 now. People like intense close moments down to the wire. 116 remaining in this one. It's an official review. Ball looks to be out on Baylor there, and it is North Carolina's ball. Haha, I'm not a North Carolina fan, but I'm sort of rooting for them, says Shane. North Carolina look like they're controlling again. Yep. Trying to withstand the pressure here. You can't blame the refs if you blow a 25-point lead. I agree with that. If Baylor loses, my bracket is completely cooked. Yeah, I got them going to the lead 8, but I'm fine with it. I don't care. I like upsets. 276 in the house. We got 281. Refs are corrupt. Not a UN fan, but I do have eyes. I don't know. I mean, stats don't lie. North Carolina's got 24 free throws. Baylor has 18, so I don't know about all that. Have they made bad calls? Maybe. Turnover, I mean, did they pass the ball in terribly like that for North Carolina? No, they didn't. Flagler inside, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Unpopular opinion, Red Sox versus Tigers AL Championship. I can see the Red Sox there. I think my Tigers are going to be better next year. I think we'll be over 500, but I don't think this next year is the year just yet. But we are going to be good soon, I think. A lot of young talent. College officiating is often not very good, but refs don't blow 25-point leads. Agree. I'm about to pop open my first Modelo. I love Modelo. Good call there, my friend. That Iowa match is what ruined my bracket. I had them in the Elite 8, shaking my head. I had them losing to Richmond in the upset. I know better. I'm a Big Ten guy, so I know better than take Iowa. First free throws up and in. Makes it 79-74. Flagler with the make. I had Baylor, Iowa, and Kentucky in the Final Four. Ooh, you about to be in trouble, Iowa. I am not a Baylor fan, obviously, says Tommy. I know. And missed on the second one, front iron. North Carolina gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Bacot. Bacot could have got aggressive with it. He chooses not to with a minute left here. They'll pass it out now. Love is out of the game. He's fouled out. Bacot has 4 fouls. Styles with 3. Black with 3. But it might not matter if we don't go into overtime here. Leaky Black now with the rock with 7 on the shot clock. This will be the last possession that Baylor doesn't foul on. 2 now, and North Carolina's not even looking for a shot. They'll shoot in the corner. 4-3. That could have iced it. Unable to do it, but a big rebound for North Carolina and a foul. Nice rebound there. Good positioning by Bacot. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 as they are in the double bonus. My bracket is dead with Iowa, Kentucky, and Baylor. Now maybe Baylor. Calling it Baylor ball. It's definitely out on Baylor. There's no reason to review. Well, they called it out on North Carolina, I think, originally. So, have you ever been to Chapel Hill before? No, I haven't, actually. I live in South Carolina, but I haven't been to Chapel Hill. No, I've been through it, or like through around there. First free throw by Bacot is no good. Back iron. Bias and Reindeer checking out. Thanks for the stream. You got it, my friend. Rest quick to blow. LOL. UNC ball. Come on. How much time left? There's now 38.3 seconds left. 79-74. North Carolina with the lead. I've always disliked North Carolina, but I won a great game. That's all. I've always liked North Carolina. I'm a Michigan fan, but even with that championship, Chris Webber timeout. 80-74 is the score. 37 seconds remaining. Baylor now with the rock. Looking for a 3. You got to pass off, man. There we go. 3-point shot is up, and lucky there off the glass. Banks open on a Saturday. 80-77. Bang! Baylor hits. 80-77 with 28.5. Sohan with the make. Another foul. What a game. I don't even like North Carolina, but I'm their biggest fan today. Hopefully UNC can survive this corruption. How much time left? Now 28.5 seconds. Yeah, I went to Wisconsin. Iowa never plays good enough defense to do anything in the tournament. I just don't think they're I just think they choke it away all the time. I'm from Ferndale. Go Blues, says Spetty. No foul there either. Come on, Daniel. I had Zaga, Kentucky, Iowa, and Arizona in Final Four. Iowa, you're already out. Iowa and Kentucky. There you go, Connie. Tough one. We are at commercial break here. 28.5 seconds remaining. And we have an 80-77 game after the 3-point shot made by Baylor. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of this here March Madness college basketball tournament. Refs are cheating to UNC. LOL. Just kidding, says Tommy. This win for UNC would save my bracket, says Taple. That'd be a good one. Be a good win for. They've looked good throughout, but last 5 minutes or so have been tough. There should be an NCAA investigation. Come on, it is not that bad, guys. I had Baylor, Duke, Iowa, Arizona, Final Four. I'm dead. Go Heel, says Trey. Excellent name. That's my son's name, my friend. I live on Chapel Hill Road, Douglasville. Ooh, nice. But predicted Michigan upset, says team. I hope we can get it done. Come on, Bacot. You playing like trash today. Oz says go Heels. Corruption in the NCAA's money. I disagree. Let's go Baylor, says Bo. On an island with no TV access. Thanks for doing this. You got it, my friend. Hope you enjoy the island. I'm jealous. All right, North Carolina passed the ball in. They've had some troubles with this press here. They get it to Bacot. Probably want to foul him. Yeah, there you go. He just missed a free throw. And he'll go to the line for the double bonus. I have North Carolina losing Texas Tech in the Final Four. Not terrible. That'd be good if North Carolina can get there. Daniel Reynolds, shout out. Go Heels. Who do you think wins? I'm going to go with, I think North Carolina's going to hold strong here late. What a lucky shot. Yep. Sometimes you need luck. Sometimes better be lucky than good. Refs hate UNC. Got to head out. Bye. Have a good one, Clayton. Thanks for being here, brother. I hate the refs in this game. They're going to cost Baylor the game. I know they were down big, but Baylor managed to climb back. Now, North Carolina can't make a free throw here. They missed with Bacot. I mean, come on, guys. I don't know, Tyler. I love you, bro, but this is getting the ref hate is getting ridiculous. North Carolina shot more free throws in this game. Both teams are in the double bonus. I just don't see why there's so much. I mean, and now both missed free throws by Bacot. They've turned the ball over left and right. You got to blame your own team at some point. 12 of 18 this half from the line. They've shot 2 more free throws than Baylor. On the drive, Akinjo up and in, hoop and harm, and we have an 80-79 ball game with 15.8 left. He'll go to the line for one to tie up this game. Daniel Reynolds, shout out. Who do you have winning the championship? I have Gonzaga over Villanova, my friend. Blaming the rest because they're about to lose. Hi, says Drew. Hello, Drew. You're about to see a sad Kenny Smith at the table. Go Baylor, says Jenny. Best of luck to them. Let's go North Carolina. By the way, guys, I'm rooting for North Carolina, just so we're clear. I like chaos, and I like the upset here. And Baylor got theirs last year with the national championship. So I know I'm being hard on North Carolina fans for complaining about the reffing, but I want North Carolina to win. So I'm just a neutral opinion, and I don't think the ref's the problem. I think North Carolina has really done a terrible job handling the press and making their free throws when it matters. Manek going away. That's the one thing that I would complain about if I'm a North Carolina fan, if it's warranted. I did not get a good look at that or why he got ejected, so I have to go back and look at that later. Biggest leads in this game was North Carolina by 25 and Baylor by 4. It's funny how Michigan fans think that Harbaugh will win them a natty. I don't think that. I'm in France watching this on TV. No access. Thanks. My man. Appreciate you, Oz. Happy to do it. 376 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you don't mind, please do consider subscribing to the channel while you have the opportunity. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. I want the Tar Heels to win. Me too. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with either team, but I want the Tar Heels to win if I had to make a pick. UNC, let's go, says Robert. Wow, another call on Baylor. So rigged, says Tommy. UNC, let's go, says Steven. Watch the news coming the next few days. There has been money exchanged. Who's your Final Four? It was Gonzaga, Kentucky, which is out. I bought into the Kentucky hype. Gonzaga, Kentucky, Auburn, and Villanova. Duke's lost North Carolina at home. Doesn't look bad anymore. I don't think it ever did. I think North Carolina's had a good team all year. I don't think they got enough respect going into this, later into this year. What did Manek do to get ejected? Your guess is as good as mine. I really kind of missed it. I was keeping up with the chats during that point. We have now 421 people in the house here. Thanks for being here. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. We're here for this final 16.7 seconds. 80-80 is your score. Baylor has been down by as much as 25 points. They are on a tear right now, though. We'll see if North Carolina can hold strong here with the game-winning shot. Of course, they'll try to hold it for the last shot. Baylor will press. Meyer almost picks up his 5th foul and a bad foul, as that would put North Carolina in the double bonus. They'll get past the half-court line, and they'll call a timeout with 11 seconds on the clock. Should have put 1,000 on the over, man. Yeah, 160 points scored here. And one says, goated. UNC has choked. Stop acting like Buckeye fans, UNC fans. And one, yep. Joseph said, let's go UNC. Damn, says Michael. Choke alert, says Bo. Stop passing to Bacot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that either. Why put Bacot on the line, you know? Good game, UNC. This is an epic choke so far, says Brandon. I agree. Tired of UNC being a choke artist. Crap in the bed. Hi, what up, young goat? Go heel, says Green. What up, Green? Are you doing good? I am doing well. Drew, hope you're doing well also. Baylor out of here, says Steven. 80-80. Let's see what happens. You're seeing heart of the defending champions. Indeed. I don't know about that, Daniel. If the game goes to overtime and Baylor covers the spread, this could be the worst bad beat ever. Could be pretty bad. I agree with that. UNC fans wanted someone to blame for their choking. It's sad. Go UNC, says Jimmy. Corruption rules the NCAA. Money controls everything. UNC stop playing. Plain and simple, UNC fans. He got ejected from a BS flagrant 2 call. Him and a Baylor player jockeying for position to box out and stuck his arm out to box out Baylor and get rebound. And his elbow caught Baylor player in the face. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it for my own opinion. But I do trust you, Travis. Money makes the globe turn. Taz says hello. What up, Taz? Good to see you, my friend. How much minutes? There are 11.4 seconds. They added 0.4 on the clock. How much? UNC says, I'm Tyler. This game is rigged. That wasn't a choke. You could see the refs working since the 10-minute mark. You guys are ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. I mean, you're turning the ball over left and right. Can't make a free throw late. The press is literally, you got 13 turnovers this half. The refs didn't do that. Only 3 turnovers for Baylor. Inbound pass here to RJ Davis. Again, I'm rooting for North Carolina, just so we're clear. 8 seconds remaining. 6, 5. They'll take a pick out of Bacot. RJ Davis back, pulls back for 3, hits the front iron. Bacot with the rebound, no good. Will go to overtime, 80-80. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back to call OT. Dang, I shouldn't have gone to the bathroom. I lost 100 viewers just going to the bathroom. Unbelievable. Oh, well, had to go. We got 390 in the house here for the overtime period. We'll start right here with the chats. UNC is turning to the Falcons. Stupid play selection. I agree, Alan. I hate when they just run it all down and do North Carolina, you've been scoring the ball, man. You've scored 80 points in this game. Run your offense. But everybody does that. They still over the years, they still continue to do that. They should have drove and tried to draw a foul. That would have been good because both teams are in the double bonus. That's a good idea there, Basketball's Rise. UNC finish it? We'll see. Bears come back from a 25-plus deficit? Yes, they did. Why didn't the kid just slash away for a 2? Good question. Didn't happen. All right, here we go. North Carolina wins the tip. And we'll start the overtime period here. There's still a lot of game, I agree. Another 5 minutes left on the clock here. RJ Davis now dribbling around. That double team and pressure from Baylor has been very effective. We'll see if North Carolina can find a way to handle it here. And overtime, bang! Up and in. 3-point shot made by the freshman Dontrez Styles. They'll take an 83-80 lead. 9 points on the day for Styles. 1 of 3 behind the arc. On the other end, Sohan on the drive. He misses. Rebounded by Bacot. And we're going the other way with it. Almost a minute into this overtime period. North Carolina's winning at 3-0. And as a whole, winning 83-80. 12 points for Bacot, 12 rebounds, a double-double for the big man. 16 on the shot clock, 4 on the game. RJ Davis now setting up the offense. Going to ask for a pick out of Bacot. He'll go left side. Drive baseline, pull up, jumper. Does not rattle home. Bacot with the rebound. He'll go up with it. He's fouled. Ball stuck on the rim. No good, but he'll go to the line for 2. He struggled there. We'll see if he can make him this time around. Should have shot mid-range. Yeah, you got to find a better shot than that. I hate when people pull back from 3 and try to win it that way. Stupid ref says Dragon. Yes, very bad officiating. Guys, did you wash your hands? You were back pretty fast. Yeah, I always wash my hands. I wash my hands extensively too, even when I'm streaming. I don't care. You need Phil's bladder? I do. It's a catch-22. You got to stay hydrated so you can have your voice or whatever. And but then at the same time, it makes you go to the bathroom. Colton, that's what your mom, what your mom just said. You're for real, man. Really thought he was Curry, dumb kid. Needs to pass up the ball when you do that. I think you should do that. I agree. They just sold the game to Baylor. Game is in Texas. I'm learning today that North Carolina fans are a little ridiculous. Another missed free throw there. I mean, I guess the ref shot it. I don't know. UNC players such a DA to hold the ball that long. UNC had to win it before OT because they're not going to be able to win it now. So far, they're up 3-0 in the overtime period. Let's choose a shot that statistically has literally the worst chance of going in and make sure to not leave enough time for a rebound. Agreed, Alan. Silliness. Y says, I love geometry. Ray, we can't see below chest level. Get you a milk jug. We're back to 440 in the house. I got them back. 84-80 is your score. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time. Baylor on the drive. Missed there that time around for Flagler. There's a foul called. It's going to be on North Carolina. Baylor's in the double bonus. They'll go to the line. Choke artist for 3, says team indeed. Davis is no coach at all. Why shoot a 3? It's tied. Why is the ball in Bacot's hands at the end and not Davis to shoot free throws? UNC deserves to lose this game because of ignorant coaching. Yeah, there were some coaching errors in that one. I agree with that. But I don't know about saying he's a bad coach. I think he's a good coach. Thought for sure my parlay was toast. Let's go Baylor. What a comeback. Meyer with the first make for Baylor here on the free throw. 84-81 is your score. 3:31 left in the game. The refs are so bad. I want UNC to win. Foul for looking at the Baylor player in a scary way. UNC 3 points ahead. Bro, North Carolina selling. These refs, now Baylor won. Inbounds pass. North Carolina trying to break that press. Got to get it across half court here. They're able to, and they break it. And it's going to be a charge on the other end. Meyer draws the charge. Could have been his 5th foul if not. I think I agree with the call. I'll have to see the replay. Yeah, definitely got position. Stood still. I know you North Carolina fans are going to complain again. Look, the feet are set, guys. I mean, he kind of moved into it in the end. You can't be perfectly still every time. That's not how they call it. That's definitely a charge. You're out of control. You're in the air with nothing to do with it, you know? I don't even got to look. I know North Carolina fans are disagreeing. On the drive, Akinjo misses on the layup. Sohan gets the rebound and ends up taking it in. 84-84. 2:50 remaining here in this one. Sohan now with 14 points. He's quietly got those 14 points. On the other end, Bacot drives. He'll get fouled, and that will be Meyer with his 5th. To the bench he goes. Big loss there for Baylor. He's played well down the stretch. We were coming back, and now Baylor is choking to come back. 84-80, says Steven. UNC winning, says Steven. Got to love the taint, says Jason. Jesus. Shaking my head, UNC going pious to lose clearly. UNC finally have some breathing room, though. Not anymore. It's 84-84 all. Wow, people calling kids dumb and names. I apologize. It's chat warriors, my friend. I apologize on behalf of the UNC fans. We these people in the chat. There you go, team. Way to be a good player there. Oh, wee says I'm ice. I hope UNC wins. Laugh out loud. No hate on me. There you go. I put one dude in timeout because I didn't like how he said some things. Yeah. There's I trust your judgment, Colton. The officiating in this game is why I hate college basketball. Baylor has been mauling NC players the entire game and not being called for flagrant fouls. Officiating college basketball is a freaking joke. Nice to see the NCAA brought back magnetic rims. Bro, North Carolina is trash. My guy missed both free throws. Then they let them get a three. Bro, I was about to subscribe until I realized I was subscribed. There you go. Appreciate that on ice. Sheesh, says Cam. I'm in the student union building at Baylor, and this game has people screaming at their phones. Laugh out loud. Wow, that's awesome, Anonymous. Good deal. Best of luck to you guys. Bacot on the first free throw. He makes it finally. It rattles home. Almost missed. No, says Michael. The refs are trash. Let's go North Carolina, says Anthony. Oh, my God, this ref, bro. It was definitely a charge. Exact replay of UK versus St. Peter's. Easy charge call, I agree. Bad time management by UNC coach in second half after flagrant 2. Bacot makes both free throws. It's 86-84, North Carolina. Let's go, says Kamikaze. Oh, wait, this is being played in Texas, says Goated. On the drive, Flagler misses the layup. Had position, but misses it. 4 fouls on Styles, 4 fouls on Bacot for North Carolina. Davis with 3. 2:33 remaining here. RJ Davis at the top. 17 on shot clock. Gets a pick out of Bacot. Gets the switch. Davis will drive on Bonner, and he'll get it loose, hit out of bounds by Baylor. It'll be retained North Carolina. Sohan playing well. UNC getting paid to choke. Oh, man, how you been? Been a minute. What up, Ben Bridges? Been well, my friend. Hope you've been well. Chris Beard in the house. Meyer is out. He is indeed. Bad foul there. WTF. Some guy in Vegas has a bag for somebody at UNC for this joke. I'm sure it's that serious. On the foul there, Bacot going to the line. Crazy. North Carolina got a call. It's wild. It's almost like the refs aren't biased. Steal it? No. Yeah, says Anonymous. That was a legit charge foul. I agree. The refs get so excited when Baylor is making plays, but sound dead when the Tar Heels do. Is that a foul on Baylor? Wow, says Losses. I almost met Hunter Dickinson twice, bro, in Ann Arbor. I got to look at the stat sheet, but I bet you Baylor has more fouls called on them than North Carolina. I haven't seen like any North Carolina fan, Baylor fans complaining. Normally both sides complain about officiating. Bacot misses the second free throw. After making both, he misses both. 86-84 is your score with 2:10 remaining here. On the drive, foul there by Bacot. No, RJ Davis had the foul. They say he's going to be out. Is that RJ Davis out of the game? I thought he only had 3. So Baylor has 25 personal fouls, and North Carolina has 25 personal fouls. So, well, I mean, we can have opinions all we want, but but stats don't lie. Missed free throw there by Akinjo, who's a really good free throw shooter. 86-84. It remains 2:07 remaining in this game. I'm going to fast forward in the chats here. Please, Baylor, please, says Blue. Hits the second one, makes it 86-85. Cheaters never win. Baylor isn't even good. UNC has more fouls than Baylor. I just looked and it was 25-25. I looked at the stat sheet, so I think you're giving an opinion. On the breakaway, gets stripped away. It's going to remain with North Carolina. Flagler wants to look at it. The refs are not to blame if you lose. The coach is throwing it to Bacot and getting fouled. He can't quit a shot, quit being crybabies. She's such a laugh out loud foul game. Baylor should have had 50 fouls. Oh, God. Refs' comments come from people who have never played competitive sports. Yeah, or just people who want scapegoat excuses for for blowing a 25-point lead, Inside, up and in for Leaky Black. I'll repeat it again. Once again, I want North Carolina to win, so I know I'm not being biased. 4-3 to tie it. Akinjo, front iron misses. Could have maybe found a better shot than that. Little inside Steph Curry range there. Akinjo guarding Leaky Black now. A little aggressive. Be careful. Don't want to foul. 88-85, 130 remaining. Can North Carolina hang on after squandering a 25-point lead? We have 513 people in the house. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. 120 remaining, 7 on the shot clock. Drive left, Davis left. Nice English and the foul. 90-85. North Carolina extends the lead. Wow, the refs want UNC. Laugh out loud. Baylor is the worst number 1 seed in the tourney. That's probably true, actually. Them or Kansas, in my opinion. Chris says defense. Baylor chokers. And 1 says team. Carrot. UNC blew such a big lead. I have Baylor in my bracket, so I hope they win, says the Daily Dosage. I have Baylor all the way to the Elite 8, but I'm cool with an upset. I am a Kentucky fan now. I hope UNC wins. There you go. OU, says Ben. Can't make free throws. That's why we were losing, and the only reason we were in overtime. There you go. Way to own up to it, King Matt. Appreciate that. What's up, says Swan, and for fair weather fans. All right, here we go. 91-85 is your score. There's 35 free throws in this game for North Carolina, 25 for Baylor. That's a 10 free throw discrepancy. Oh, man. Can't make the follow. Tough break there for Baylor. We're going the other way with it. 1 minute remaining, and they're down 6 are the Bears. Do you foul here? I think no, I wouldn't foul, but it's tough. It's close, man. This is going to bring it all the way down to 32 seconds. They're going to throw the ball away, so North Carolina doesn't make them make that decision. And on the other end, Baylor almost turns the ball over. Terrible pass decision by North Carolina. I can't remember who that was that passed it. Awful decision. Uncle Rico, appreciate you, my man. Thanks, brother. $4.99 super chat from the man, the myth, the legend, Uncle Rico. What a game. I agree, bro. Been a great one. We'll be here for Creighton, Kansas next. 5:38 in the house. Thanks again, Uncle Rico. God bless you, brother. Flagler, 4-3. Oh, in and out. Tough break there. Baylor's had some really close ones. Now you have to foul here if you're Baylor. They put the pressure on. Another bad pass. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Baylor. No, they called a timeout. North Carolina got a timeout. Nice headsy play there by Justin McKay. Or McCoy. Can't read my own writing. 499 Rigo, indeed. 10 free throw difference, but we are shooting 68% and they are shooting 80%. No way Baylor wins now, says Steven. Yeah, they're in trouble now. Down 6 here. We'll go to commercial break with 24.9 remaining. What a game. I'm hungry, though. I'm hungry. I need this break in between the Creighton, Kansas game because they're playing on the same court. UNC, go UNC, says Nathan. My Longhorns did good this year. We have no chance against Purdue. I think that's going to be a good game, actually. I'm calling that tomorrow here on the channel. Kamikaze says yes. UNC to the next round. They're in good shape here. Rico was the GOAT in Napoleon Dynamite. Ha. Yes, he could throw the ball a quarter mile. That's the rest fault on those passes. Yeah, you didn't know, Colton? UNC wins this, says Skepti Clips. I want UNC to win, says Nick Zavai. Gotta go. See you. Have a good one, Jimmy Fire Sports. Take care, brother. Whoever wins all the way to the Final Four, great job, brother. Thanks, James. God bless you, man. Appreciate that. Go Vols, says John. Go Blue, baby. It's going to be a good one. This game is at 6:15 a.m. game where I am. Ooh, you must be out there in the Eastern Hemisphere here. Kamikazes with sunshades on. Refs giving UNC this game, says Tyler. UT beats Purdue. Boilermakers are overrated. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm back. ESPN notifications told me it was overtime. What up, Carolina guy? Good to see you back, my friend. Watch Baylor get 3 fouls in 5 seconds. Let's go. We did it. UNC can't wait to have them lose to Nova in the finals again. Ink, yes, says Anthony. Baylor does not want to play again this year, says Connie. Baylor L says AM or M. I like that chair. They better win too. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate that. I love this chair, except it's not that comfortable. I need some kind of extension here. I'm back, says Elias. Well, good to see you again, my friend. Arkansas winning it all. They got a good shot as any. Steven says Baylor L. How much time's left? There is 24.9 seconds. Tennessee on top. Go blue. Tyler Leedy, I guess you haven't seen the whole game with refs cheating for Baylor. I wish Baylor Scott would have won. Let's go, says Dog. Hello, says Lucas. What up, Lucas? Lunar says L. Hi, says Noobs. What up, Noobs? I can't stand UNC. This game is a rare example of who wants it least. I think they're both playing hard. Making some mistakes, but both playing hard. So if UNC wins, who plays UNC? I can't remember who's in that bracket there. I think it's UCLA, I want to say, or St. Mary's. Foul there on the Flagler drive, 21.8 remaining. This is a disgraceful use of video featuring amazingly annoying play-by-play. Cool, thanks, Keith. Let's go, says Rand. Hunter Dickinson and Diabate need 25. Quite possibly true. My bracket sucks, but I picked Michigan to upset, so I guess fine. There you go. I was the bad luck guy. I stopped watching. UNC held on for the win. Still not over, man. 21.8 seconds, and the way they've been handling the press, still plenty of time. Tar Heels, and I picked Tar Heels for the upset on my brackets. There you go. That'd be a great pick if so. I want to see MSU beat Duke again, but I hope it won't happen. No, it won't happen. I'd be cool with that. Oh, Flagler's had hit hard on the court there. Have UNC winning the whole thing? That's a bit much. Sohan is a Dennis Rodman wannabe. Love it, UNC, says Anthony. Yup, refs been cheating for Baylor big time. Real Hoopers know they're, yeah. Oh, gosh. Daniel, I'm sorry, man. You blind, man. North Carolina has way more free throws. The fouls are even. Both teams are in double bonus. It's been pretty well called. The only question mark I have is Manek. I didn't get to see that, and I'll have to take a look at it later. Ball, says Jacob. Mature. Good game, UNC. Good luck in the next round, says Baylor fam. Still time, Anonymous. Still time. Elias says Baylor. Love UNC, says CF Pep. Nova winning it all. I got Nova in the championship, but I got Gonzaga winning it all. Elias says it's done. It's definitely the people who wiped the sweat off the floor's fault. I bet $100 North Carolina would win. Be a good bet. Looking like a good bet here. I just love North Carolina sports. There you go. Fair enough. How y'all rate Richmond's chance for Providence? I got Richmond in the Sweet 16 on my bracket, so I'm going to say good. I never said the kids were dumb or called them any names. I said Davis is no basketball coach. If he was, his kids would know to get the ball into R.J. Davis's hands when it's time to shoot free throws. I mistyped, says Ross. Second free throw is missed. It's going to be a tie up here, and Baylor has the possession. Do you think Ohio State can beat Villanova? Yes, I do. I think Villanova is going to win, but I think Ohio State can beat them. Who do you have winning? In this game, I had Baylor going on. They'll get possession after the tie-up, so it's at 91-86 with another possession here. Let's go, Carolina, says Tago. I have a perfect bracket. I somehow do not believe that. Albert says who is winning? 91-86 North Carolina. Facts, he's playing like him in Game 7. Thank you, man, says Edward. You got it, brother. Are you going to be live for the Vols game? Yes, sir, I am, Gabe. Creighton in Kansas and Michigan, Tennessee. I'll be here. Sohan, 4-3, does not hit. Tough time with the rebound for North Carolina. We'll have another shot here if you're Baylor. Losing the ball. 4-3, missed. Air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like North Carolina's going to hold on. Are you going to be? Yeah, I am. Gang, gang, says Carter. Keith L. UCLA or St. Mary's next round. I like the way St. Mary's played the other day. I'm going to take St. Mary's in the upset in my head. Keith, you're L. Keith L. Which games are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Villanova, Ohio State, Michigan State, Duke, and Texas, Purdue. Commentators are pro Baylor too. I'm an Auburn fan, but I picked UNC, so let's go. Steven says UCLA. It's going to be a good game, I think. It's over. Shh. I was going to call that game, but I'm just, after calling, this is my 9th game so far. I'm going to do 10 and 11 coming up. I need some sleep. Are you going to do Illinois? No, I'm not going to do that. I won't be back in time from church. Not Bacot, and to drive the ball to the basket when the game was tied at 80. Not take a 30-footer. That play was dumb. The play, not the player. Keith, I think he was talking about somebody else, though, Wayne. Keith, your L. Leaky Black is trash. Great casting, Ray. Thanks, Green Wave. Appreciate that, my friend. I got to run. Should be a banger coming up between Big Orange and Big Blue. Stay well and go Vols. My man, appreciate you, brother. God bless you. Commentators are very pro Baylor. Or why would y'all think that people would be pro Baylor? I just don't get it. Or like T. Williams knocked 4 straight again. He was clutching it, says Ben. I hope Coach K goes out on top, says Josh. That'd be cool. UNC beating the refs and Baylor at the same time. Devin says Duke. Go. They ignore Baylor hand checking every possession and foul UNC for Baylor charges. I mean, Baylor's got like 27 fouls called on them. What do you want? 40 fouls called on this team? UNC go crazy, says Noobs. They have to be. Baylor's number 1 seed in the region. Not a shooting foul, says Daniel. I randomly took the Tar Heels to go all the way at work. I don't know anything about basketball. Laugh out loud. I did do good. Did I do good? I don't think North Carolina's going to go that far into it. Look at that. Crab says NCAA playoff. UNC Tar Heels. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, says Albert. Nice. I live in Greenville, South Carolina, so I'm close to you. I love you too, CF Pep. Baylor did their thing last year, but this year not the time. It sure is looking like that as their time is running out. Officials aren't calling crap. There's been like 60 fouls called in this game. What do you mean? So funny hearing UNC fans complain about the refs. Your school is historically known for having ref help. I'm sad, says Ross. Inbound pass, and they will foul him with 3.9 seconds left. FNBS, how's that Baylor ball? What do you mean? If you're talking about the tie, it was a tie-up, and they get possession. Man, oh, man. I mean, I know that to all the North Carolina fans who have been reasonable, God bless you, because some of your fan base is just ridiculous. I'm happy that the UFC main card starts during the boring Kansas match. It's overseas, so I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's some great fighters in this, in this card here. Calling them fair is an anti-UNC. I agree, Alan. Sad Ross, he had himself a Y, says Ross. Duke Goat, says Devin. Both free throws made there for North Carolina. They'll finish the job 93-86. See if Baylor puts any more points on the board before I call it a final. Flagler, front of the rim, and North Carolina. Congratulations to them. They will go on to the round of 32. Game's over, Daniel. I'm going to answer a few chats and get on out of here. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed the content. We'll be covering the rest of March Madness, which, of course, will include North Carolina in the next round. And I'll be here. I'll be here for it. But I'm going to go ahead and take a break here in a second to go eat before I call the Kansas game. Good win, UNC, from a Memphis fan. Class. Tar Heels needed 2 points to cover spread. Heels fans will be enjoying their dinner now. Fall them, says H&A. That player for Iowa State went off yesterday. Yes, he did. Good game out of Iowa State in general. UNC is going to the Sweet 16 after beating the referees 94-86. Roll my eyes every time. As a Heel fan, some of our fans are indeed idiots. It's been tough, Robert. God bless you for being reasonable, man. It's like the refs have, they made maybe a couple bad calls, but overall, like both teams were pretty even in fouls. Both teams were in the double bonus. It's been fairly called, in my opinion. They'll go on to play the winner of St. Mary's and UCLA later on today. UNC not going all the way, but nice upset. I agree. Told you. Sweet 16. Fact says NCAA playoff. W says I'm Tyler. Next says Ben Bridges. Let's go, says Nathan. Refs tried so hard to cheat. I disagree. Let's go Tar Heels, says Matt the Great. Yes, spread covered. Bank, says Matthew. They're the best, says Matt. And number 1 seeds don't mean nothing I see. Well, they mean something. It's just March Madness, my friend. Not doing it, Illinois, Houston. No, sir. I won't be back from church in time. Villanova, Ohio State, Michigan State, Duke, and Texas, Purdue tomorrow. Today we're going to close out with Creighton and Kansas after this, and Michigan and Tennessee. We'll see that for there. You're gone, Daniel. See you, bro. I don't know about that, Morsher. I was wondering the same thing, actually. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to head out and get some grub here, and we'll be back in just a little bit for Creighton versus Kansas. Talk to you later, guys. Take care. God bless.